Okay, hello. We're back. Just making a note of something. For myself, I want to remind myself to see about setting up. I want to set up for so the Discord automatically sends like a notification or something for when I'm live, but that's for later. But welcome everyone. Yeah, we're back. We're back with Homestuck. Let's see, last time I believe we left off, John had unlocked a very strong wind ability. Yeah, it's glad to see you all. But yeah, let's get right into it. Dave is snooping. Oh, you had your tab muted and you were so confused. Well, it's good that wasn't me then, because from my end everything looks good and I wouldn't have no idea where to start fixing that. Well, someone's snooping again. Dream bubbles. In his dream, he is the prophet. It's him, Charles Dutton. Oh yeah, I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, it's pretty gray and gloomy outside, honestly. I was gonna say it's a nice day, but it's kind of not. It's kind of drizzly. But I'm still having a good day, whether the sun decides to show its face or not. Yeah, Dave is Dave likes sticking his nose into other people's business. December 1st, 1995. I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bedsheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Okay. Dream bubbles, so... What? Okay, I guess... Oh. I guess we're getting way more into that than... It's pretty nice over by you. Yeah, share the good weather. Whoa. Yeah, let me know if the audio's like too loud or too quiet for you guys. Okay. Snowy mountain, land of frost and something. Land of frost and frogs. That seems an odd combination. Bring up my little cheat sheet that I forgot. Audio's good? Nice. Okay. Some pretty green trees with red flowers. Oh. Is that a flying worm on a string? No, go away. Not now. It's always nice to see Jade. Yeah, the planets are also... Every one of them so far has been so gorgeous in their own way. Okay, we gotta rewatch that. Okay. God, when was the last time we saw Jade? Okay, there's snow going on. Yeah. I know I keep saying it, but all the music has been bangered. Oh yeah, I think it was when she entered. I can't wait to find out what the significance of the frogs are. So we keep seeing big frog temples and frog imagery. That's either a hummingbird or a flying worm on a string. God, it's so pretty. Yeah, I'm sure there's no meaning at all. No significance. Okay, so... yeah, what even is a frog? A frog can be anything. A frog can be whatever you want it to be. Okay, I gotta get my keyboard in a place where I can actually type. One of these days, I'm gonna find a better setup for my desk to make this easier. But that day is not today. Okay, so we have Jade is in the land of frost and frogs. Okay. I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bedsheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Acclaimed actor and sleeping prophet Charles Dutton. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, the snow's fading away. And we're left with some pretty clouds. Hi, Jade! Oh, Pfeffery's calling. Cuttlefish color began trilling garden Gnostic. Glub, 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 glub. Oh, no. Hey, take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been. But you're a troll. Oh, this is in the past. I think yeah, this is probably. But you're a troll, and that's what trolls do, even when they say they won't, sometimes especially. I think. Is this the past? I think so. Okay. Okay, then you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come to say a couple things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to everyone here who takes a glubbing moment to think about it rationally, which isn't many of us, but still. Okay, even though I still have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you, just like mine did. Well, okay, mine was dead at the time, and she just kind of fell in. Kind of drifted down like fish food and pow! Glub Sprite. She was so funny. What's a Lucis? That's a big old monster custodian you grow up with. She's... oh god, there's so many parentheses here. She is... oh, sheesh. How freaking dumb do you have to be to not know something like that? I'm joking, of course. I wanted to glub something else. I wanted to glub something else to you as well before. Oh god, I got it. My mind has to switch back to reading their weird texts. I wanted to glub something else to you as well before you started playing, just to get the idea in your head. I'm Pfeffery, by the way, abdicated empress to be. Okay, Pfeffery, what is it? Soon I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I will convince them to establish a series of stable dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep. I don't understand. What's a dream bubble? You'll see. Pfeffery, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk. Did I? When? I don't know. I'm sure I remember you said that. Jade, this is the first time we have ever talked, isn't it? Oh, yeah, yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu. What's that? I felt like we already had this conversation. Actually, it still sort of feels that way. It's not going away. Oh, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing there with that toy? You never did explain it to me. With that toy? Oh, with the bunny? What do you mean I never explained it to you? If this really is the first time we talked, why would I have? Good point. Maybe I'm feeling it too. I have, what was that? Orca Vu? Pfeffery, that one was a stretch even by your fish punnery standards. Why do I know that you like to make fish puns? It's fun time shenanigans going on. Actually, I do remember this conversation. It was in the past, but if it was in the past, then where am I now? In the future, duh. So what's going on? I don't think I'm asleep. I'm not on Prospect. Yes, you are asleep, but your dream self died, just like mine, remember? Yeah, some weird stuff going on. Oh, vaguely. Okay, so this isn't the past. Maybe the past? Who knows? It's all time fuckery as usual. Now you don't dream about Prospect. You have normal dreams. So this is a dream? It is a dream and a memory. It is the past, brought back to life by a witch. It's all those things. Although we're getting off the script here. This is not how the conversation originally went, obviously. You were a lot less patient with me when I was just trying to encourage you. Sorry, I think I'm in the game right now. I'm in the game now, right? Sure. Hey, why don't you tell me about this cool robot bunny you were making? I've been pretty glowing curious about it. Mind if I take a look? Oh, she's there! It's great! Wish I could make something like this. Never had the gills for technology. Hard to work with underwater. Why are you here? Are you asleep too? Nope. She is so cute. Just cuddling the little bunny. And Jade's just here like, I have no idea what's going on. Nope. I woke up from my nap a while ago. Remember how I woke up and then messaged you? You had just had a bad dream. And I told you there was nothing to be scared of. Which there isn't. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Then why are you here now? Oh, that's a face. Because, stupid, I'm dead. No, not my favorite. No, not Fef. Why is she dead? She can't be dead. No, there's too many shenanigans going on here. Okay, so she's awake on a floating green bed. You have got to stop falling asleep. Yeah, immediately looks so exhausted. Jade, get out of bed. You D-bed. Yeah, that snow is quite deep. Pester John. Ooh. Some pretty aurora there. You would like to report to John, but it seems you have misplaced your laptop. That's right. It was in the atrium when you got slapped with that stupid blindfold and all hell broke loose. You hope it's okay. It was your favorite computer and your favorite lunchbox. Climb. Yeah, poor Jade has some pretty awful dreams. Oh. What? Yeah, huh. Turn around? You don't see anything! Someone out there is messing with you! Good thing Grandpa taught you never to leave home without your rifle, even by accident. Jade, strife! Okay. Oh, uranium imp. Strife, strife, strife. I grieve. Oh, oh. Bam. Oh. Yeah, I think, Beck getting prototyped wasn't great for us. Grieve, grieve, grieve. Okay, okay. Yeah, everything just entered hard mode. I haven't played Terraria. I've been meaning to. I'm meaning to play a lot of games. Come on. Oh, there's big turtle people. We keep getting further away. Just casually passed by Dave. Yeah. And this is Rose's world, too. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi, Dave. He's just like, what? What? Okay, this is back on her world. There's a temple thing underneath the roots. Hello. They're just going on a, interworld journey. Oh, back at John's house. Keep getting further away. Oh God. Oh God, there's too many of them. Hi, Dave. You keep showing up. Can you help out? I thought for a moment we were gonna actually shoot Dave in the eye. He is so cool. Oh, hi, Beck. It keeps happening! Ah! It does keep happening. Hey, Dave, any of your time-traveling selves want to give us a hand here? Okay, I think this is looping now. I think we've been here before. Yeah. It keeps happening. That's the cue for the loop. Okay. Okay, so we move on. Oh, hi, Beck. Hello. Are you gonna help us? Oh, he knows he's done for. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Beck, was it really necessary to drop a nuke on him? Was Jade caught up in that explosion? Good dog, best friend, yes. Good dog, best friend who can drop nukes. At least Jade also has her own secret weapon. Not so secret weapon. Ooh, level up. Kiddo Eclipse. You finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung and secure your position on the somewhat respectable Kiddo Eclipse rung. You have a lot of climbing ahead of you. Ribbon Rustler, Shut-Eye Crackshot, Viridian Neophyte, Satellite Debutante, Clamberlass, Adam Nabber, Narcoleptoddler, Oakley Fangirl #1, Dream Teen, Fallout Bloomer, Peacock, Smarty Pants, Blowsack, Scalawag, Glasshouse Urchin, and Little Curie. Yeah, you have a lot of climbing ahead of you. Thanks, best friend. Thanks, Beck. Good boy. So, can you talk now? What do you have to say? Beck Sprite. I'm just imagining this all sounds like TV static. I don't know if you knew or someone told you, but a becquerel is a measure of radiation. Oh, and is named after the guy who discovered it. I did not know that. That explains a bit like the little Curie thing up at the top here. And Adam Everett. So there's a theme of radiation going on. So I don't think I was too far off with the nuclear bomb thing. Yeah, there's a theme of radiation going on here. Beck, you're gonna fry her brain. You think you will try to keep conversations with Beck Sprite to a minimum from now on? Yeah. Greetings! Hello. Oh. You have extraordinarily bad timing. Her guardian will not be pleased with your intrusion. Oh, Beck immediately. Don't I know you? Yes, you do. You might want to step away from the computer. Oh, no. Getting some water. Well, bye-bye, parcel mistress. Parcel mistress rule. Okay. You have no idea how to rule. What orders could there possibly be to give anyway? All you want to do is deliver mail. You don't want to be the stupid queen, and you don't want to wear the stupid mailbox crown. Oh yeah, this was. Man, a lot's happened since then. Boomer. Hold on, my cat's getting into stuff he shouldn't be. Shoo! Don't eat that. That's plastic. No. He keeps trying to eat this fake plastic plant that's in the corner. Anyways. All you want to do is deliver mail. You don't want to be the stupid queen, and you do not want to wear this stupid mailbox crown. Dumb. This is stupid. WQ, approach queen. Your new ruler seems upset. You understand it's not easy being in a position of authority. You politely inform her that as the queen, she is under no obligation to wear a crown. It is her decision. We only saw what happened from Postmistress' perspective. Now we see Jade's. Yeah. Though I will say it's a good thing that like a lot of the stuff with all the time travel shenanigans, I do appreciate that they keep going back and repeating a few things, because otherwise I would completely forget some stuff that happened way earlier on. A lot of stuff keeps happening. Stuff keeps popping up. She should understand that a queen is the sum of her decisions, not her fashion accessories, and no queen makes decisions alone. All wise rulers surround themselves with trusted advisors. The new queen should understand she has friends to help her. Yeah, it just keeps happening. More stuff keeps blowing up. Dr. David Brimner, touching serious business, something, 26th Street, Maple Valley, Washington. Okay. You make your first decision as the new Prospician monarch. Ooh. The questant receives the new royal insignia. Oh, I love that it's a stamp with the sun on it. Jade, return. Ooh. You return to the grand foyer. It's a bit less cluttered than you remember it being. Oh, geez, I wonder why that is. What happened in here? Where is everything? All the globes and house guests? And the crook Struder? And Grandpa? Beck, what did you do? Has someone been a bad dog? Wait, never mind. Please don't answer that. Go upstairs. You return to find your beautiful atrium in ruins. And to make things worse, your Alcheminer and Totem Lathe were destroyed as well. On the bright side, it looks like your lunch top was undamaged. Well, that's the silver lining. You have been dying to get back to your computer so you can touch base with John again. He's probably been going crazy wondering about you, but it seems someone else is messaging you right now. It's Dave asking like, hey, did you just, pop in on me multiple times across my time stream? What's up with that? Answer Dave. Hey, welcome to the medium, finally, I guess. Hey, last time I talked to you, I was asking for help and you were just nagging at me. What was up with that, bro? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. It was probably just some horror terror chirping at you during one of your nap bubble mindfucks. It's not the point. I just wanted to say, I just saw you. You did? Yeah, you appeared for a second, shooting at an imp, then you disappeared. Oh, yes, I did get around during that battle, didn't I? It was really intense. Those stupid things are impossible to kill. No, you can kill them. You'll get better, don't worry. In the heat of the fray, I didn't notice you. Where were you? 3 places. I remember seeing you twice before in different locations, but at the moment, I'm standing in the middle of the snowy goddamn field, freezing my shit off. Just wanted to see if you were cool. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Aw, he's checking in on his friend. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks for asking. What do you mean you remember seeing me? Was I jumping through time or something? No, I was... This is future me. One of the future me's, that is. You're from the future? Yeah, what a cutie. Oh, man. The human kids' friendships are just so refreshing. They're so sweet. No, I was, this is future me. One of the future me's, that is. You're from the future? Yeah, Jay, that's what future me means. John told me you've been doing some time traveling. Yeah. That is really, really awesome. It's okay. Hey, it's pretty fucking cold. It's pretty fucking cold. I know. It is a really neat place, but it's freezing. So I'm gonna go someplace warm. Be back in a while. Be back in a while later. Turtle Godhead ceased pestering Gardenostic. Wait, Dave! Ugh, stupid, lousy, cool dudes! Okay, I'm back an hour later. An hour? An hour for me. A second for you. I ran around for an hour, got my ass someplace warm, went back in time, picked up where we left off. I cannot believe how cool that is! This is me believing neither that nor its coolness. Well, you better believe it. He's just that cool. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of used to it by now. I don't think of hours going by the same way anymore. I mean, they are my hours, but not everyone else's. They're kind of like private hours, all to myself. Where, well, everyone else is sort of in slow motion, stuck in the thick of the alpha. I don't know if I get that, but okay. Well, yeah, my thing is time, yours is space. Pretty different things. You get things about space, I don't. Or you will. I will? Yep. Okay, but anyway, you're right. It's cold. I have to go back inside. I wish I had winter clothes. And if I did, I also wish my wardrobe of fire didn't blow up with all my beautiful clothes inside it. I'm so horribly unprepared for this. I've never seen the snow before. Can you believe that? Pretty unbelievable since you lived on Guam or wherever the fuck. And also inside an active volcano. Dave and Jade combos are honestly, I think, my second favorite combo, just behind Rose and Dave. Yeah. Honestly, Dave chatting with anyone is a winning combo for me. Yes, Dave, that is so where I lived. That is as biographically accurate as it gets about to, that is as biographically accurate as it gets about, as it gets about me. Ugh. Man, I cannot process sentences today. So true, yeah. God, I love Dave. Well, I've never seen it either, now that I think about it. No? No. Isn't it great? Nah, lava's better. Lava is not better than snow. Yeah, it is. Lava and skeletal skyscrapers all melting and shit. Is that not way cooler than snow and, like, more snow? You can't play in lava. It's no fun. You can only die in lava. Snow's a big chilly carpet of nobody gives a shit. Like Old Man Winter spread around his nasty mayonnaise and turned the landscape into his personal asshole sandwich. Ew, Dave, no. When I look around, all I see is the miles of unharnessed snowmen I'm about too damn cool to build. Ugh, no one's too cool for snowmen. Spoken like a true Texan, yeah. Oh, God. No, but no one is too cool for snowmen. God, I think it was last year. I took a trip to, but like through, Kansas for a thing. And while we stayed there for a few days, and while we were there, we were like, not in Kansas City, but near it. And they were having or might have been earlier this year. Oh, God, I don't know. Time is an illusion. But like they were having like an unprecedented amount of snow there. And like it was kind of weird because I'm from like the northern Midwest. So we get a lot of snow here. And our snow had just like melted up. So they had more snow than we did. But it was pretty cool seeing like everyone was so excited about the snow being there and like building snowmans and ghost sledding and stuff. Like, and it's been a while since I've been that excited about snow. So it was really nice seeing other people getting so excited about snow because like a lot of them like hadn't seen that much snow before or like hadn't in a while. So it was really nice to see people be that excited and have that much fun with snow. Whereas like at that point, everyone here was pretty much done with it and ready for it to be done because we were so sick of shoveling it and being cold all the time. But it was nice seeing it through the eyes of people who it was truly magical for. I take snow over lava as well, but his planet is really cool, although it must be, yeah, it must be sweltering. I would take the cold over the heat anytime. Because, like, there's a limit to how many layers you could take off. You can always theoretically put on more layers if it's too cold, but there's a limit to how much you can take off. At some point, there's just no escaping the heat. But as long as you have the materials, you can escape the cold. God, where was I? Yeah, exactly. You can only die in lava. When I look around, all I see is the miles of unharnessed snowmen I'm just too damn cool to build. No, this is so lame. I'm hearing an insane and stupid guy say stupid idiot things while wearing dumb sunglasses for lame morons. Whoa, Jade with a fucking haymaker. I need to go look for my teeth on the canvas as soon as shit stops spinning and there stops being like 10 of you. Why don't we play in the snow later, as soon as you get some time? Time then shades. Time/shades. Let's go. Oh my fucking God. Time. Snow for me in NYC is nice as it comes down, but once it's settled, it just gets all gross wet. Yeah. I like snow when it's like just fallen down, like blankets everything, and it's unbroken, and no cars have come by to like ruin it in the road, and it really does just look like someone just dropped a huge blanket over everything. But like it's pretty rare here because like we get so much snow that like all the snowplows and everything come pretty much immediately. So if you want to see the world like that, it has to be like in the middle of the night before the snowplows have had a chance to come through. Which was another kind of weird thing of that time when I was in Kansas and they had all the snow. Like nothing was plowed because they didn't have snowplows. They didn't have like the infrastructure to take care of all the snow right away. They had like one snowplow that was slowly getting around to all the streets. But like everything was very icy and very snowy in a way that I'm not used to. No snowplows is so crazy. Yeah. What it was like, I think like the most snow they'd had in like 70 years or something. It was crazy. But yeah, it was pretty fun though, because like seeing everyone get like even the adults like all so excited about the snow and having fun in the snow and going sledding and building snowman and stuff. And like, God, it was so fun. It like brought some of the magic back to snow after many months of just being sick of it. Oh God, remember that. Time. I'm not gonna play in the snow. Maybe you missed those credentials I flashed, which clearly stated me being too cool for that. Like, federally too cool. My coolness is named after a dead president, plus his middle initial to make it sound extra legit. I know you're joking around. You're not too cool at all. You don't even think that. Okay. Brr. I thought you were going inside. I forgot. Well, at least make some damn clothes. Something warmer. Why don't you alchemize some shit? I can't! All that stuff blew up. Blew up? It's a long story that involves a piñata and a gun and a very naughty doggy. I completely understand everything about that practically entirely. So anyway, that reminds me, I've got to talk to John. I've got to get him to make me some new gizmos, assuming that's even possible. No, don't bother, John. What's going on with John? Right, the mid mission. He's on his, like, fucking wind mission or whatever, getting all his ridiculous magic cyclone powers on and realizing his huge blowy destiny as the chump of shush. No, but seriously, like when we saw his wind powers, that was crazy. Like, covered, like, half the planet at least. That was insane. John has magic cyclone powers? Almost. Whoa, you guys are all so much better than me. I feel so lame. Yeah, he really did a lot of wind. We all started out somewhere. Remember how I was scrambling up that tower to get that egg like an idiot? What the hell was I doing? I was like goddamn Pooh Bear in a tree reaching up his fat fucking poo paw for some motherfucking honey. So even though I'm awesome now, at one point I was plausibly likened to an autistic stuffed animal. Okay, I don't like using that as like an insulting. Boo. Dave, I thought you were cool. And you even knew what to do. You told me how it all worked, like Christopher Robining my ignorant ass about that egg. But I was all like, I'm a little black rain cloud, bitch. Watch me climb. So maybe you're starting out with more sense than me. Maybe. In any case, Egbert lost his computer and game disk, so he can't do anything for you anyways. Oh no! Did he lose it in a magic cyclone? Probably some shit like that. Like that's what happened. But you're not completely screwed. We just have to think outside the box here. We do? Yeah, honestly, I figured we'd have to do something like this, so I guess here we are doing it. Doing what? Well, you're my server player, remember? Yes. I need you to deploy something first. In my apartment. In a few hours, I'll go back there and we can continue this. Oh, geez, a few hours? Godhead ceased pestering and began pestering. Yeah, as in a few seconds. I'm back in my place now. Fastest hours! Yeah. Now, deploy the IntelliBeam laser station. But that costs so much grist. No, it costs practically nothing. Check out how much I've got. Oh my god. Oh god, how much does he have? It's not gonna show us how much he has. Laser station. It looks just like a very, very fancy, microscope with the Spurb logo on it. I love that. What does this thing do? It's mostly pretty stupid and useless, but it'll come in handy here. It reads CAPTCHA codes. On the back of cards? Yeah. But we can already read those. Some are too garbled and complicated. The human eye can't decipher them. Need sophisticated scanning technology and artificial intelligence to figure it out. But isn't the whole point of CAPTCHAs that only humans can read them and not robots? Yeah, well, that's why this is so dumb. Homestuck predicted AI. Honestly, most sci-fi novels predicted AI. But they also predicted CAPTCHAs becoming very convoluted to the point where some people just can't figure them out. God, there was one time where like I don't use Google a whole lot these days. But I was trying to access my Google Photos to back up the last of the photos I had on there so I could just, like, you know, stop using it entirely. And, like, it had me stuck on a CAPTCHA for, like, 10, 15 minutes. Longest CAPTCHA I've ever been stuck on. And, like, I just didn't understand why. I don't know what I was doing wrong. There was something about the way I was, like, it was one of those pictures ones where it, like, had you, like, select all the photos of this, and I don't know, maybe I was just kept missing something, and or thought I was a robot for some reason. I have no idea. Ugh, but God, it took forever. I even tried reloading the page a few times to start it over. Did not help. It eventually let me in, but apparently it thought I was a robot. Oh, Dave, eject disk. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But yeah, I'd say that's what Homestuck actually predicted is CAPTCHAs becoming too convoluted for humans. I guess some CAPTCHAs are so incomprehensible because the game thinks that it would be too cheap to let you duplicate them, like an anti-piracy measure. So the solution to the anti-piracy measure is to override the anti-spam measure. Anti-spam? Well, yeah, that's what CAPTCHAs are for. And they're on the back of cards for a really good reason, because God knows the last thing you'd want was some web bot being able to figure out the code for, like, a potted plant. That would be fucking mayhem! Yeah, obviously. But in order to effectively cheat here, we've got to open Pandora's spam box. God, can you imagine? A bot gets the code for a potted plant and starts spamming, spam spawning potted plants everywhere? Oh, the weirdest spam email ever sent out. But in order to effectively cheat here, we've got to open Pandora's spam box and release the laser station into the world with its leering IntelliBeam. Now, no CAPTCHA is safe. You'll have bots signing up for email accounts and duplicating potted plants and shit. Oh no. Basically, robots are in control now, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is they're all porn bots and they've got loads of provocative material they're just dying to share with us. And the good news? That's also the good news. Dave, I still don't know what you're actually doing here. What's it look like? I'm duplicating my server disk. Ooh, yeah, that could be useful actually. Dave, scan. Yeah, honestly, who would be able to decipher this? Who would be able to decipher that? Oh, to give it to John? Nah, I told you, we're not bothering John. He's got shit to do. I'll just install it. But you're already Rose's server player, and John is mine. Not to mention, I'm yours. Can you really be a server player to your own server player? Don't see why not. We have to get creative here. This game's already so far off the rails. What else is there to do but improvise? But I guess I thought that John sort of had to be my server, you know? Well, he was. He got you in, didn't he? But now he's not. Been a change of plans. Time to roll with it. So the circle of server and players, of server and client players has been broken and turned into more of like a loop. Okay, Dave, read code. Well, you're from the future, right? Don't you know already if it'll work? Yeah, more or less. I never really studied how it all went down that closely. I just figured when the time came to sort it out, the right thing to do would be obvious, like it is right now. Managing the loops is a balancing act of... managing the loops is a balance of careful planning and just rolling with your in-the-moment decisions and trusting they were the ones you were always supposed to make. By now, I'm pretty used to having my intuition woven into the fabric of the Alpha timeline. Pretty smooth, Dave. Yeah, I know. Shades for everyone! More like the initial chain is complete, so any additional links don't matter. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting way to think of it. So there's the initial chain, and then just some, like, additional links floating off the side there. Duplicate disk. This will be the disk I use for your connection, while the original will stay bound to Rose's connection. So you'll just be the server for both us ladies? You just keep getting smoother. I can't handle all this smoothness. Yeah, just rolling with it. Just rolling with it. Well, technically, I will be your server, and past me will stay as Rose's server, which is to say present me will, the one in the black suit. Oh, I guess that makes sense. He can keep managing her for a while until she sort of checks out soon and becomes totally useless. What? Then he can start hopping around time like I did, make a ton of money and stuff, eventually become me, and become your server player. What happens with Rose? Okay, I think I understand that. Yeah, see, it's not hard to get the hang of. In the meantime, I'll kind of loiter around this time frame to help you out for a while. Yes, thanks, Dave. What do you mean Rose will check out? Yeah, what do you mean, Dave? What do you mean? Don't worry about it. Just some more future stuff. Now I need you to go downstairs. Okay. Go downstairs. Zap. Nope, come on. I'm just going to cut right to the chase and upgrade your alchemiter so you can avoid a lot of bullshit. I'll give you some codes and you can punch cards and slip them into jumper blocks, which are really the exact same codes you first gave me when we upgraded my alchemiter, which seems like a hell of a long time ago. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, but it kind of literally is for me. How long? A few days, I guess. Okay, that's not that long. Whatever. Yeah, oh, you're from the future. How far in the future? Like, yeah, about a couple days. Deploy and upgrade. Oh god, reminds me of like that. God, there was a post a double while ago that was like, oh man, imagine how embarrassing it would be to be a newly turned vampire today. Like, I'm a vampire. Oh, how old are you? 18. Okay, well, how long have you been 18? Like 2 months. Yay! Woohoo! Got a new alchemiter. Jade, oh god, hurry up and alchemize stuff. Go, 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 go! Hey, calm down. Just because it's snowing outside doesn't mean it's Christmas just yet. There are still plenty of things to do before we bother with that sort of nonsense. Take a deep breath. Put the cards down and relax. Dave, wake up. You already woke up when Jade fired her rifle 1.5 feet away from your eardrum and then disappeared. Yeah, a hell of a way to wake up. This idiot here is knacking it up with your eye shades. Someone is pestering you directly into his brainless reptilian face. If you see the date, it's almost Christmas when these were posted. Oh, it was. Retrieve shades. Step off. You decide he can keep the sword, though. Answer Rose. Wow. That's a lot of goodies there. Hi there. Knack, knack, knack. Don't mind me. I'm just waking up. I'm just waiting for that guy in the pile of sharp objects to wake up. The glasses are talking again. Knack, 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 knack. If you don't stop knacking, I will turn you into a thorn bush. Hey, what just happened? Yeah, not quite Christmas, but it's the same month. It's close enough. I don't think anyone would claim that any date in December is not Christmas season. You fell asleep. Orange Bird Dave killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet at an imp and vanished, and you woke up. Oh, yeah, so she's here then. Yes. Yeah, Dave's outfits are so cool. As they should be, to match his natural level of coolness. Oh, I didn't notice the gears up there before. That's cool. Yes. Is she okay? What was going on there? Yeah, she's fine. I guess I should catch up with her. You already are. I am? Future you is. Oh, okay. Time travel's involved. That's all you needed to say. Everything's cool and under control then. How was the nap? Weird and kind of boring? I was in your dream room for a while, spying on you, being all creepy and dream duplicitous and shit. It's okay, I was being similarly wake duplicitous. What's up with your book collection? Or dream book collection? All your books are bizarre and terrible. No, my books are great. I can recommend some good titles for the next time you're asleep. But yeah, I understand defending your collection. I guess if you were in my dream room and talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of Dream Stiller and Dream Snoop or whatever, we'd have to fucking talk. Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings? Such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward by any chance? Oh, yeah, I did. What did you see? Horrible things. Horrible, terrible? Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an eldritch red lobster and scooping out its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, and when I saw them, their voices became clearer. What were they saying? I couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help. Ooh. Hi, Rose! That's good. No, it was disturbing, so I slapped my shades back on, went and perved up some sleeping girls' room to take my mind off it. It means they're reaching out to you. Oh my god, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and, like, stroke a mummy's paw or some horseshit and open a dark channel. Tell them to keep their lecherous fagla to themselves. You're gonna have to help them. Even if you don't like them, they're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come. What's that mean? It means time doesn't work rationally out there, nor does space, but that doesn't change the reality of the threat. Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious. You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. Hold on. One moment. Okay, it was just my cats getting into stuff. I thought someone else was here, and it freaked me out really badly. But it was just my cats knocking some stuff over. Oh, God. Oh, that freaked me out so bad. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them, per se. You'd be saving everything. Oh, okay. Cool. God, our planet's so pretty. They've revealed some of their secrets to me already, and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me. If it was a robbery, you could have stunned them with the complexities of trail romance and then call the cops. Yeah. Just set them down and start explaining how all the troll relationships, and while they sit there trying to digest it, I called 911. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me. Oh shit, you're kidding. No, really, are you serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck mind equals blown. Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake and while asleep. Although perfectly alert, you've chosen to ignore your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make. They would call 911 themselves on you. Please help, I robbed this house, and then the person here is ranting about something called trolls and romance and God, I don't even know what they're talking about. There's something called more allegiances. I don't know what that means. Help. Oh yeah. I just pull out my little cheat sheet and start reading it off. Okay. They will only tell me so much. They would like an audience with the Prince of the Moon as well. We are like the emissaries to what lies beyond this small bubble in their unfathomable dark foam. Dursey skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse we graze it, and that's when their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well. What am I supposed to do? Really like the fact that Dave is already awake on Darcy, but chose to block it out as a trauma response. Oh, yeah. That is interesting. That is interesting. Especially if you try to, like, consider, like, okay, if you consider, like, their dream selves being a representation of their introspection into themselves, rather than just like a plot device. You can read a lot into, like, how their dream selves act and their interactions with their dream selves and what that means for their inner psyche. And there's, like, so many ways, so many different avenues you can use to explore how read into things. There's the dream selves, there's what planets they have, what titles they have, apparently what powers they have. Dave can travel through time. John has really powerful wind abilities. Rose has magic. Jade, apparently is gonna have something to do with space. She's probably gonna be able to teleport and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of things you could read into, like, what does it say about their personalities? What does it say about their intentions, their values? Power system has a lot of really cool personality. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay, well, where was I? Doing my birthday, I have a mission for you as well. What am I supposed to do? Listen to them. My understanding is they will teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map. Like a treasure map? No, there's something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars. Hence the challenge. Why? To plot a course through the furthest ring. To plot a course to what? People still talk about how it works in the States. A really fun system. The speculative power of a hyper-flexible mythology. Yeah. You know you've built a good power system when people still talk about it years down the line. I say another good one is of course it's always the example for great things to do with writing, but Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's such a simple power system, but it says so much. Like you'd say, like, oh, it's like, oh, like, people just happen to be born there, but, like, we know that canonically, like, if it is so good, it's so good. I haven't bothered watching the new live action series. I don't see how it would be worth it. You can't beat the original. You can't beat it. There's no point. But yeah, we know canonically that like there's just the four nations, and, like, it'd be easy to brush off, like, oh, like, they just get, like, whatever bending power of what nation they have. But we know that that canonically, whether you're a bender or not depends, like, what type of bending you get depends on your nation. But, like, whether you're a bender or not depends on a certain level of connection to the spirits and spirituality, which is why the air nomads, despite having, like, one of the smallest populations even prior to the genocide, had 100% of their people were airbenders. There was no one who was an air nomad who wasn't also an airbender. But the Earth Nation, which is which has the largest population of all the nations, has the smallest number of benders, or the smallest percentage of benders, at least. So it makes this, because it's not a spiritual culture. Yeah, it's so good. And the type of bending, like, the style of bending they use also says a lot about their personality and their values too. Like, they put a lot of thought into, like, how they model, like, each of their fighting styles around both the culture where they come from and how they learned that bending. Like, Toph, despite being an earthbender, her earthbending is very different from any other earthbender we see in this series. Because she both learned differently from most of her peers. She learned directly from the, God, I can't remember the call, but the giant moles. She learned directly from the first earthbenders, the big moles, and she also had to learn to use it in a different way from everyone else. She had to use it both as her sight, her way of she uses her earthbending constantly just to interact with the world, which means she has a very different relationship with her own bending. And she invented metal bending, which is also amazing. Live action, is that anything great? Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be. I remember having all the DVDs with the commentary and background stuff. I've watched the series at least 35 plus times at this point in my life. Yeah, I've started collecting the series. I have let's see, I think I have the first book and I have the third book. I still need to get the second. But yeah, they're like Toph's earthbending is taken from a specific form of applying martial arts. Yeah, like I love how they based all the martial arts in the series off of real life martial arts instead of just like doing like this like if they punched like that it would look really cool. Like no, they based it off of actual martial arts forms and integrated it into the bending. And God, it's so cool. It's so cool. They put so much thought into it. I know they started like this new like Avatar Studios things, and they're making new series, and they've brought up some new stuff. Some stuff has come out about the new Avatar and the new series they're building with the new Earth Avatar. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I think it's going to be my prediction is that it's going to be a good series, but it's not going to be like people keep wanting the next Avatars and like the next like of the original series. They want that to be replicated for them. There's no replicating that. I think it's going to be a good series, but I don't think it's going to be able to hold a light to the original series. But I think if people could just, it's going to be good on its own right. That's my prediction. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that it's going to be good. I just don't think it's going to live up to the original series. Just like I think I only watched like the first couple seasons of Korra. I think it was good, but I don't think it lived up to the original, and I think a lot of people trash on it because of that, but I don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. At least from what I remember of it. I would need to rewatch it to give like my actual thoughts on Korra. But I remember it being pretty cool and pretty fun to watch, but not really living up to the original. So yeah. But yeah, Avatar is probably one of the greatest series of all time. Korra lives up to it by season 3. Did rewatch recently. Oh yeah, I'll have to make sure to watch it. Then I don't remember the last good spin-off. Most are just yeah. 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 I think the only like spin-off or like sequel series I can remember like being like, oh yeah, we needed this was probably Steven Universe Future. But that was like a situation where like yeah, season 1 is also good, but season 2 falls because, oh yeah. I think pretty much any series would be much better if the corporations would just get off the creators' backs and just let them be creative. But yeah, Steven Universe Future, it was more like an opportunity for Rebecca Sugar and the team to be able to explore some of the themes they didn't have time. They didn't have time in the original series because, again, they got screwed by the corporation. Yeah, it wasn't even a full year. Yeah. So necessary, but man, it hurts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it hurts. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the new series that was announced. Lars of the Stars. Just a work around to get the season 6 they wanted. Yeah. We just got things a little bit out of order. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to Lars of the Stars because I think it would be a great opportunity to explore some of the larger universe. Because with both Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future, we've been so locked onto Steven and therefore locked onto Earth. But we know, like, oh, there's this whole intergalactic empire that has just fallen. What are the implications for the rest of the wider universe? What kind of other planets are there out there? What are the other planets with organic life like? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I also do really wanted more episodes with Lars in space, so I think this would be a great opportunity for that. I am curious if the series takes place during the period when they were journeying from Homeworld to Earth, or if this is after the graduation episode of Steven Universe Future after Lars left Earth the second time. But I think it's going to be, I think it'll be post-future. Yeah, I'm so curious. I think it could, like, it would be so easy to squeeze it in there in that period between Homeworld and their journey to Earth, because there was so little we got of that period. Another Adventure Time spinoff coming soon. I actually found out that at least one of the original Adventure Time storyboards is coming back for its This Little Hope. Okay, that's cool. I need to see. I need to watch Adventure Time. That's on my list of shows that I need to watch is Adventure Time and Korra. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've been intending. It's allegedly aimed at a younger audience, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I think, even things aimed at a younger audience can have amazing depth to it. I suppose it depends how young. It's kind of difficult to make something for like toddler and younger that's like still interesting for older people, but anything for like preteens up can have is pretty surprisingly. Bluey is one example. Yeah. I haven't actually seen Blue. I've seen clips of it and it seems really good. Yeah. The other age was allegedly aimed at an older audience, but it was not that great. No, that sucks. Bluey has Homestuck references in it. It's everywhere. There's no escaping the Homestuck. If there's anyone who thinks that they are immune to Homestuck, that like, oh, well, I've never read it, I've never gotten the references or whatever, like, Homestuck's never affected me or whatever. Lies. Even if you've never read Homestuck, your favorite creators have. Your favorite voice actors have. Your favorite video game dev was part of it and is voice acting the main character in the new series. There's no escaping Homestuck. Adventure Time 2, no escape, the fans are everywhere. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Homestuck is in Smash, kind of. Thanks, Megalovania. There's degrees of separation, like you're only ever like 3 degrees of separation from like a famous person or whatever. You're only ever 3 degrees of separation from Homestuck. That's my theory. To plot a course is the furthest drink. Plot a course to what? The power source of the first Guardians. Oh, right, the green sun, okay. Wait, sorry, I mean the green sun. My bad. Yes, that's much better. Oh, I love that it's like... Oh. It's like... I love that this is something they're doing intentionally. Oh, God. I thought it was just like something inherent to the universe, like making it typed out. No, they're intentionally writing it with that effect. Oh, I love that. Oh, what's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Jade's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess Jack, what's the deal with it? Yeah, I don't know that there is a deal with it. Beyond the deal you just described, it is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere, and it is brightly green. It is simply the green sun. How big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it like the size of our sun, or bigger? Or is it only as big as like planet fucking Jupiter? It is nearly twice the mass of our universe. What? Okay, that's pretty fucking big. See how important that contextualization was? Now I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's huge. Maybe I could help. Okay, so I make a map to this thing with the help of 1,000,000 rambunctious gross tentacle mutants, and then I guess we go there for some reason. Yes, why do we need a map? Can't they just tell us what direction it's in? Point a spaceship that way? Blast off to adventure? No, the geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember, its space-time is labyrinthine. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it's outside of the domain of any created universe where those properties have been instantiated and stabilized. I can kind of get that time is messed up there with like loops and causality and paradoxes and shit like that. Being the Knight of Time here. Not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem though. Oh, hold on, I just got a message I need to check. Okay. So one of my roommates is home and is trying to sleep because she has a night shift later and had a night shift last night. So she's trying to sleep right now. I think it'll be fine as long as I'm quieter. So maybe there was someone else here all along. Maybe that wasn't my cats. Oh. The call was coming from inside the house. Exactly. It was a distraction. She's also reminding me to add to the grocery list what we need. Okay. Okay. We'll do that later when I can actually go to the fridge. Okay, we just gotta be quiet stuck for the library. Hey, you. Oh, hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, let's get this over here. I'm trying something. We'll see. Oof. Okay, one moment. A little bit. Nope. Over here. I'm trying to see. Okay, we'll see if this helps at all. I've draped a blanket over the top of my desk because this is a very echoey, loud room. Honestly, I think the mic I have, I think does a pretty good job at preventing the echo. Like when I listen back to the recordings, like I know, like I can hear like a little bit of an echo, but with how echoey and loud this room is, thank you. Recording studio established. Without like it's probably I may just hear it because I'm looking for it, but like this room is very very echoey and loud, and there's like no kind of soundproofing here at all. There's hardly any soft surfaces in here. So honestly, this mic does a surprisingly great job at minimizing the echo. Because in real life there's always quite a bit of echo in here. So I'm very happy with how much the mic cuts down on it. I think maybe some of my audio settings in OBS may also help with that. But I just like put this blanket over here, hoping that maybe it'll absorb some more of any sound I make, and help minimize that for my roommate on the other side of the wall. We'll see if it helps any, but like it can't hurt. It can't hurt. Let's get some water. Okay. Yeah, this was a mic I found just like buried in some of my dad's stuff. He worked in tech, so he has like a bunch of like mid to high quality electronics like buried in his closet and stuff that he's like doesn't use, and he'll like let me pick stuff from. So I found this there and I looked it up, and it's like a pretty of affordable mic compared to stuff that I saw people like recommending for streamers. Like it was like a little under $100. Where like a lot of the ones that I saw being recommended were like in the thousands of dollars range. So I'm a bit of an audiophile, so I was pretty. That's a USB-C mic. I was a bit apprehensive at the quality of a USB-C mic because usually they're not great compared to like, you know, actual like ones that are actually connected through like audio cords and stuff. But like this is a really good mic. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Okay, enough me talking about audio stuff. You guys came here for Homestuck, so let's get to Homestuck. I can kind of get the time is messed up there with like loops and causality paradoxes and shit like that, being the night of time here. Not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem though. Space isn't my thing, remember? What is it, like full of wormholes or something? It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows. And the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think. I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about either. Seeing as you're the seer, whatever that means. I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that. But the insides of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutia. Fair enough. So I take my map and fly to this thing? No, I do. Okay, you fly to it. Then what? That depends on if John is successful. Ooh, okay. Okay, so let's see. There's John, Jade, Dave, Rose, and weird spiral thing around the planet. You mean with the quest you're sending him on? Yes. Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quests? Nothing whatsoever. So he's got to get the cancer out of Skya, right? Yes. The tumor. Yeah, so what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit? I guess so. I thought it was more fun that way. Oh, okay, you can keep doing it then. Thanks. The tumor... I can't tell if this is like a genuine syntax error like with the collection, or if it's just like an intentional error in Homestuck itself, and I love it. Rose fucking up the syntax on purpose. I love it. I love it. I'm still gonna say it in the voice. The tumor is quite large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities. Okay, cool. What is that? Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew. Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me. It's a bomb. There's a giant bomb that John needs to remove. It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion. What the hell is a bomb doing in there? It could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. A means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know. First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where do you get all this info? Did you get it all from the gods? Are these just a bunch of orders you're following? Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately, this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating. What? I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often. What you mean is a troll. No, he's a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die. Sounds like a really credible dude sign me up for trusting everything he says. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Yeah, let's trust the word of the guy, in another universe who wants to die. It doesn't seem like he'd have really a lot of motivation for helping us, maybe. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Oh, so he knows everything. Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means, but maybe I'll ask him about that since he's the omniscient one. Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying? He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow. Why's he want to die? He no longer has a purpose now that he's done everything required to summon his master. As a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely. Wait, what? His power is derived from the same source as Earth's guardian, and conveniently, that of our nemesis as well. Okay, I get it now. When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, I and I alone will navigate the furthest ring, and I will destroy the sun, by which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back. Rose? 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 Hold on, I'm getting some water. What do you mean you won't be coming back? I don't like that. Rose, you are not allowed to self-sacrifice for this. Oh. Whoa, fuck. A suicide mission? Are you serious? No, bullshit, that's not happening. Every time there's a swear in this, I now can't think of my roommate possibly hearing it, because I don't really swear that much in front of my roommates. And considering how I've probably been very loud before this, I'm just thinking, like, because I know the impression I give off to people. It's like very like, oh, very sweet, very gentle, very kind of naive and unknowledgeable about the world, would never swear, probably doesn't even know what sex is, kind of vibe. I know that's the vibe I give off in person. So I'm just thinking of my roommate, like, oh, hearing who to her appears to be like very gentle, sweet, naive person shouting swear words in the middle of the day when she thinks she's alone. Anyways. No bullshit, that's not happening. Hey, look, suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck. Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. Okay, that's a little better. She's the one who won't be returning. Still sucks, but it's not as terrible. Oh, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kind of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who's saying, let's cool it on the dream. Let's cool it on the drama. The whole I won't be coming back thing is a pretty theatrical bombshell. For future reference. That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though. Yeah, I know. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. You care about your friends, Mr. Cool. Do you care about your friends, Dave? So when do I do my thing? Make this map, which I guess is just like a solid black piece of paper. This is gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it? Dave is so sweet. If there's one thing you have more than any of us, it's time. So whenever you like, as long as conventionally speaking, it's quite soon. Alright, so dog it as long as possible, then travel back to about now and go to sleep. Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again. What? Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed? No. What about the psychopath who's currently helping you? Oh, yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool. You bet she's cool. She's cooler than you, Dave, and you're pretty cool. Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies whatever? It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership in incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean, get her to trick someone into putting me asleep again? When did that happen? Just now. Who did that? That would be John's patron troll. Yeah, Vriska. Who I'm still not entirely convinced is genuinely trying to help John. Yeah, I'm not sure she's got John's best interests at heart yet. Lovely Vriska, don't trust her. Love her, but I don't trust her. God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? Is it the absurd juggalo or is it the absurd juggalo one? That would be hilarious. There's a juggalo one? Yeah, see what I mean? She's contacting me now, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I'm suddenly not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide. When I feel like getting around to it, I mean. Thanks. Later. Answer, fairy god troll. Grim Auxiliatrix. Oh god, who was that again? Oh god, I have a separate thing I made for their things that I don't have up. Fussy Fangs? Don't remember their names. Oh, Kanea. I'm still bringing up my cheat sheet again. Okay. Okay. I'm good now. Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it nicely. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice. First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon, you will be blacked out of Trollion's viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I'll just assume the worst. And you should too. Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping? I've seen you sleep before. You're just asleep, on screen, peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless I guess you're up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking? Shh. What? Blah, blah, blah. Right. Sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you are being reckless. You're right. I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control. Your hubris is really astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself into a tiny lavender singularity is the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet. Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out. Oh, please stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Gaia and your true purpose, and I can't abide that. And as difficult as this is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous, and so are you. I do love Kanea. Honestly, most of the trolls I love in one way or another. I think the one I have the hardest time finding, like genuinely liking is probably Equius. But we haven't spent a whole lot of time with him. I just think it's a bit weird and creepy that he made Aradia's robot body programmed to fall in love with him, and made her new body be blue against any wishes she might have. Yeah. Yeah, Equius is the one that I'm like, I don't know. if I like this guy. But even like Vriska, I find a fun character. Aridin, I don't really have an opinion on Aridin one way or another quite yet. I don't think I've seen enough of him to really decide if I like him or not. But at the very least, his design is cool. But yeah, Equius is the one that I'm most like, I don't really like this guy. I think your plan is very dangerous, and so are you. Oh? Yes, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to devote all my efforts to stopping you. I'm sorry to hear that, Kanea. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship? Glad you asked. You see, I have been training a powerful wizard. I want to see the powerful wizard. I want to see the power. You've been training Aridin. I was just saying I haven't seen a lot of him. Yes, your shout pole is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I have commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I am teaching him the ways of white sorcery. You're a wizard, Aridin. He already had the cape ready and everything. I have observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail. Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy? Yes, it's much too late for that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kanea just standing there looking kind of proud. I see. Then clearly I will have to prepare for this soul-sundering duel whilst making my own funeral arrangements. Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent, fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate. What will herald the arrival of this swift and righteous thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his beauteous aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses? Yes, definitely do that. Oh wait, I hope that wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify, this is all a big joke. Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanea. You were doing well. I was. Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humor is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite. We take it very seriously. I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did in fact train this character. I made him a wand to shut him up. Wait, you did? Really? He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets. That's incredible. Well done. He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V's and W's. Oh, I knew exactly who we were talking about from the start. Okay. I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me appraised of all further developments. Okay, I will. At least until my looming grim dark death steals me away. Yeah, that is still something that I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement. Okay. I do love that Kanea is starting to get the human brand of humor. And this particular brand of humor of like refusing to drop the bit very much reminds me of human earth sarcasm, but like the very specific thing of like not dropping the bit even when called out on it kind of thing very much makes me think of Tumblr. Ooh, answer fairy god troll. Which one? Oh, that the horn, so that's Tavros. Because it looks like horns. That's how I remember that one. Answer fairy god troll. Gonna get her and Rose use such fancy words. Yes, they're perfect for each other. Made for each other. Hey, Jade. Oh, hi. I remember you. You talked to me a lot in my dreams. Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake because your robot can't type because it had an explosion. Yep, that's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically. No, I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that. Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though. Yes, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Prospect that being awake was made to feel weird. I didn't like it for a while. Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself. Oh, yes, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot, too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking hour being asleep. Wow, why'd you sleep so much? It was just a better way to be, more peaceful and fun, and I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad. It made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy, so I slept a lot. Oh no, what happened that was so terrible? I'd prefer that the thing I want to talk to you about now not turn into that topic. Okay, sorry for prying. Shame, Poopa, shame. Oh. Well, the thing was, his friend, in quotation marks, his friend, is both closer and worse than a friend. Mind controlled him to jump off a cliff, and he got paralyzed from the waist down. He can no longer walk, and it's a pretty terrible thing. I wanted to ask you permission. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it or talk or anything. Permission for what? To commune with your Lucis. With Beck? What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before? Yeah, it means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also for people he likes. Oh, like a psychic power? Yes. Pretty sweet. When did you do it before? Oh, very recently, personally speaking. But for you, it was very long ago. It's Baby Jade with guns. We all love giving a baby guns. And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wigglers should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. What? Oh. So, I did the liberty of communing with your Lucis, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you were unavailable, by which I mean unavailably small. She's so tiny with guns. Oh, so relatable. God, you know, when kids get a hold of the dual wielding flintlock pistols and holds them the wrong way and bangs it on the ground, causing it to fire in their face, and you have to, you know, stop time and move things around very quickly so they don't die. Man. Good times, good times. I remember those times in my childhood. Drove my parents nuts. So then I communed to him to use his amazing powers to, intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it happened there was a felon on your property. Wait, what? Is that our grandpa? It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family. And as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest, and he died. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, that wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa. Oh, and if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him? Oh, that's so awful. What's a grandpa? Oh boy. Okay, so it's basically an old man who serves the same role as, I guess, a Lucis does on your planet. He was like my dad. He took care of me. Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry, then, about my cultural ignorance. Your cultural ignorance caused you to kill her grandpa. Oh, well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help, and you did save my life. But, I mean, geez, talk about a misunderstanding. Well, now I feel very stupid, but I don't think I'll give into bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff, don't you agree? Zutefros killed Jade's grandpa and Vriska took his legs. It's barely life for life. Vriska has continued to do nothing wrong. Except Vriska didn't know about the grandpa thing, so it doesn't count as retaliation for that. Uh, but Tavros, I don't think you understand how, saying that kind of comes off as a little too unconcerned. Cosmic karma. It was just the universe balancing things out through Vriska. Sure. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way, probably. It is. Oh, yes, see, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lucis by accident. I mean, my Lucis that was a little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun. Oh no! How did that happen? I murdered him inappropriately with a 4-wheel device. What kind of device? Like the kind, basically, for cripples to sit in and roll around. Oh, you mean a wheelchair? I guess that's a way to call it. How did that happen? Well, I was sitting in it, being crippled like usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap. I'm so sorry. Also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss. Oh, it's okay on both things. He came back to life for a while and could talk. That was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore. Oh? No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk. Wow, nice. Oh yes, it is truly nice. I'm a new and different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that either. Oh, absolutely, take it from me. As what fact is true, and now I feel emboldened to do bold things that heroes should do, like save the life of a pretty girl, and kill the fiendish old man who, whoops, wasn't fiendish, and you loved him. Sorry. Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it, and for a long time I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course, I got older and realized that was silly, but then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about. Yeah, should have told her sooner. much sooner. Well, sooner in her life. I suppose from his perspective, this conversation is happening, like, right after. Wow, yeah, I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past. But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so. Yeah, gotta love time stuff. Gotta love it. Oh, then I guess I won't. Okay. But yeah, irregardless, this is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way about good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your Lucis saved you anyway in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there. To save you. Like, to put myself in your story in a brave capacity, because that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about. I'm not sure that's what it is about. I think, being good and positive about yourself is all about just, like, you know, having self-esteem and knowing your own worth. Not about inserting yourself into other people's lives and stories without need, in this way. Yeah. Jade's like, I don't know where this is going. Wow, you sound really confused to me. Yeah, he's figuring some stuff out. Yeah, but Vriska did it, and Vriska has all the self-esteem. Yeah, she's certainly just following what he knows. Yeah. If he's using Vriska as a role model here, I can totally see how things ended up this way. Wow, you sound really confused to me. Absolutely, I'm confused like a fox, the kind that has high self-esteem. You're incredibly silly. I can't tell you to what extent you're joking around here. I understand that, and jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It is heavy-duty business and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends and also from Rufio. Rufio? Yes, he's a fake. What do you mean, fake? A fake guy I made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real. Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay. I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that it will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can, in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true. That sure is a philosophy you have. Oh, it sure is. Yes, being confident is always saying and doing the things you feel, even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here is the thing I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible. Oh god, I'm kind of scared now after the killing her grandpa thing. Oh, well, what is it? Remember I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping? Yes. And we talked about lots of things and we had some things in common. It was nice. Sure. And I think consequently the emotional result is probably that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you. Red feelings? You mean, whoa, wait, really? Wow, that sure was a hard thing to say. It made me incredibly nervous, but I said it because of have you seen the movie Hook? It has a lot of times though, because one of us. I have seen Hook. It's been quite a long time since I've seen it. But yeah, I remember it being a really good movie that I really liked. God, I should rewatch that soon. Oh, but I loved it. I loved it. That's the one with, just to make sure I'm thinking of the right movie, that's the one with, Robin Williams as, like, Peter Pan, right? Yeah. Yeah. And Rufio. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good movie. I love that. Oh, wow, that sure was a hard thing to say. It made me incredibly nervous, but I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence, and now I think all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that. Probably. Any Robin movie is so good. Yes, absolutely. I don't think there's ever been a bad movie with Robin Williams in it. Well, I don't think I can reciprocate. Uh-oh. I mean, you're nice, but I don't really know you. I don't even know your name. Oh gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros. So him making Rufio in his relation to being Peter Pan and having Tinkerbell as a Lucis. Yeah! Oh, but that's so cool. God, I'll have to rewatch that movie soon. That's a really nostalgic movie for me. I used to watch it quite a bit as a kid. I'm Tavros. Okay, Tavros, I don't know if you fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either. Oh yes, I surely do, because we had a number of spirited conversations wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness? Well, no. I was being nice. Tavros, do you know that people can be nice without being romantically interested in you? Well, no, I was being nice because I like to be nice to people when I can and when they are nice to me, but things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you when I was asleep. I'm kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect? Kind of. Sorry, I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say. But what about my attractive bravado? And ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you, isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the major having of flushed feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that? Jeez, Tavros, I'm really flattered you like me at all. And that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there is such a thing as being too forward, I guess. Wow, okay. I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends, or really continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well. Yeah, sorry. No, if I'm being realistic, I think that's I think that's what's reasonable to say to me. And I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little. No, you should have real self-respect. Just, oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again? Yep, forgot that was the point of this conversation. Things kind of got off track. Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune him again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetuate one of my heroic ideas again. Uh-oh. What is your idea this time? I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary, as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everyone's problems. Wow, I don't know about that. But I have great skill in commanding beasts of glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I've seen. But he's my best friend, and you've already managed to get one of my family members killed. But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. We'll pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting. But all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this. Oh, you said you were asking me permission first, and I appreciate that, but if you are asking, I'm afraid my answer is no. Okay, I respect that, but I wonder, what? I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful, and would do it anyway because it is for your own good and everyone else's. Tavros is a sweet boy. He really needs better examples in his life, or just a break. Yeah, absolutely. Because, buddy, I don't think this is gonna go how you think it is. And, guys with true self-respect also respect others, and respect their boundaries. And do not do what you just suggested. No way! Don't be smug and arrogant or make you a bully. Exactly. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, please stop meddling. Wow, okay. You're right about all that. I'll respect your wishes. Or will I? No, don't. I'm serious. My headache is coming back. I was just making a joke, sorry. I guess it's becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now. No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay? Yeah, I have to go now. Bye, Tavros. Ooh, yeah, Tavros. Not the best interaction he's had with people. Yeah, he needs better role models. He could use some better influences. Arachnid's grip. Okay, so this is Vriska. Oh my god, I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your wretched standards, Toreador. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless. Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that? Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay? Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Point Vriska. A thief, tear into page. Okay, so we're switching perspectives here. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. He's the thief. It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I am actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going. So, I don't care. Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's got to tear into you for that appalling display, and once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's, as usual. Yeah, Vriska's the thief, Tavros is the page. Yep, thank you. I forgot. I think she has the right amount of niceness personally, an amount that is instead of none. Hey, I'm nice when it matters, and where it doesn't, strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless, like you. Wait, of course, it makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal matespritship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket. No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because of new self-esteem obtained, remember? Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I will say this much about her, she was right about that. How insufferable can you get, prattling on and on about how confident you are? Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to, the one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead, you flew away and cried and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction, a false, fakey, fraud con job from a wimpy loser charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it. Okay, I think this is actually making me pretty mad. Yeah, right. I'll believe that when I see it, chump. I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me. And to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade, too. Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful, and you deserve each other. Oh wait, except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though, I guess she's not completely useless. Your class his post tough shit. What do you mean by that? Okay, Tavros. I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her Lucis really wasn't a bad idea, and using your ability to save her life was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice, to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So, it really turns out she wasn't so useless at all. Far from it. Whoa, what are you saying you did to her? Not really the point. The point is, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you are so sad and disgusting you should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boonbucks. Okay, God, what? Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant, stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what's right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learn late than never. In fact, I would go as far as saying that if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch. Oh, what's that? The catch is, it's not going to work. What isn't? Are you even listening? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't sick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined. Why? Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. Oh. So she's controlling that guy. The Guardian is not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. who I should say were encouraged to engineer him. Oh! So she made them engineer Beck in the first place? Oh. Meow. 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 I was striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the right direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now. Why would you do that? Tavros, at this point it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent, their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis? Wow, no, that's... I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that's crazy. Hi, Dave! But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea. No, I wasn't. You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it. The thief of light stealing the spotlight in their session, as usual, as usual. That was for a good thing, though. Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game. And then most sickeningly of all, you don't own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable. Just like everything you've ever done in your life. The only thing left to do now is prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well. Paige, retrieve arms. Okay, we're back to retrieving arms. Okay then. All of your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us, and by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean. Nice deduction. Wrong, excruciatingly linear, and traced to the sort of absolute morons like to throw around. But nice. And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong or real confident, only mostly fake confident. Yes, go on. I think I'm going to have to stop you. Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot. No funny business or anything. Okay, then here I come. I'll be waiting. Oh god, is she gonna like push him down the stairs and break his legs again? That's kind of my guess right now. But yeah, no tricks or anything, huh? There's definitely a trick here. Oh god. Oh, she didn't even have to. Aw, dang it. Oh god. Viewing garden gnostic. It keeps happening! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Actually, this seems like a great time for a 5-minute break. To, get some water, get a snack, stretch, look out the window and see sunlight. I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay. Well, hi, Infinauts. Welcome back. Yeah, rest in peace, 413 break. Unfortunately, the timer I use only does minutes and not seconds. I have like a list of things I want to do to help the stream be a bit better. One is like set up to see if I can get like bot set up on Discord for like saying like when I'm live and stuff. I want to see if I can get like a sound effect for for when new chat messages come up, so so like that'll go off and I can know to check chat. It was 413 break and then a 47-second break. Yeah. And so I can have that sound effect go off so I know to check chat instead of having to constantly look back and forth between chat and the comic to see if there's any new chat messages. I think that would just be easier. I want to make some Discord emotes. I don't think I can make any for Twitch until Associate, which I don't really have any plans of making anytime soon. Also a quieter keyboard, because the one I have right now is super loud and is always heard on over the mic. And now I've added finding a different timer script for OBS, one that can do seconds. But anyways, let's get right back into it. I posted a new OC in the art channel during the break because I remembered. Oh, nice! Nice, I'll love to see it. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some, after this, doing some, maybe some art myself. Maybe doing some, oh god, what was it? Who was I planning on doing art of? Oh, Susie from Deltarune. I was gonna do some art of Susie from Deltarune. But oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna say, this stream will probably be cut a bit shorter than usual. We'll still have like maybe an hour and a half of streamish. But like I want to give my my roommate more of a chance to sleep peacefully. But I think like instead of just like ending the stream, I may just switch from doing Homestuck to doing some art because that'll be quieter. I may just do some art on stream of me doing some Susie fan art. Maybe do that. Have you done any Homestuck art? Just in case. I did do some. I posted on Discord of Pfeffery. Hold on. I think I can bring it up. See, find my Yeah, I have. Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing it. I did forget her, she has like multiple bracelets and necklaces. I forgot some of those. Like, there was like Krita is the art program I use, and it'll automatically record you as you do it. And if you look at the recording of it, you can see that like even in like the sketching phases, I had the bracelets there and I even started drawing them, but I just forgot in the final line art to include them. Okay, let's see. Here it is. Oh, there we go. You can see some of my references here as well. Oh wait, no, there we go. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. Yeah, you can see some of my references here that I got of Pfeffery from when we first see her in Homestuck. I went back and found those pages. And the reference for the pose I did. Thank you. And I posted the final one and along with the recording that Krita does in the Discord in the art server. Fish troll who did nothing wrong. As far as we know so far, I don't think she's done anything wrong. But there's like this like bit of like a water texture thing that I found, but it was like pretty small, so I like tiled it, and like you can kind of see God, where was it? Well, I thought you could see it, but kind of can't. But like if you look closely, you'll be able to see like the seam where where it all came, where they met, where the different tiles met. I had a lot of fun. I thought that was a cool addition there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing her. Befrey will always SEA. We'll always see. Oh, I see. just on the I'm viewing the chat on OBS, and it's a bit smaller than, like, thinner than the chat box on Twitch, so it like separated the letters a bit where it was where I couldn't see where it just like looked like S and then EA on the next line, and so it looked a bit weird to me. But yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to do. So I think I may do some art after I wrap up Homestuck in like maybe an hour and a half-ish. But yeah, let's continue on. Okay, so she's watching Jade on the timeline. That's her dream self all stuffed up. Okay, and that's is that Dave's brother? Who has a one-horned troll headband thing? And is being controlled by Vriska, so that can't be good. A.H. Ride. Yes. Are we gonna get a name for him? Hell yes. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Oh, it's Hussy. Okay. That makes more sense. So it's like Hussy's like Homestuck Sona, like canon to the world of Homestuck now. Yeah, what is going on there? Hell. Bullies? Is this just like a power fantasy? And Vriska's controlling them. So this cannot end well. Hell fucking yes. Dwarf. The loosest barf looks like, just looks like green slime. Interesting. And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metification. Let's move on. Air, level up. The windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. We're back with John. The unseen hand. Vriska's controlling the author of her own domain. That is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool power move for her. Windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your echelon as the air transparent. Boon dollars fly. Okay, so he's the air transparent. Okay. Air Transparent is a great album in Homestuck. Oh, it's the name of the album? That's cool. That's cool. Air Cloud Up. Oh. Okay, so he reached the top level, Air Transparent. Planet Healer, Hammerkind, Paragon, The Breeze Kneels, Ripe Tyke, Man Skylark, Dr. Ragnarok, and Air Transparent. Okay. Air Cloud Up. Oh. Just viewing the horizon. And the clouds blowing. And fireflies or something? The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There's commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps? John, enter village. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We're getting another, video game section, which means that I have to change my setup here more so I can reach my keyboard properly. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Nope, I meant to, okay. Yeah, arrow keys or WASD, walk in spacebar to interact, okay. Okay, here we go. Game time. Okay, hello, Vriska? Pick up serious business goggles? You re-equip serious business goggles. Would have sucked if you lost these. Answer Vriska. John, congratulations. For what? You mean that Wendy thing? Did I actually do that somehow? Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that too. But mostly, I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels. I love her hair flip animation. $9,413,612 boon. Quite a lot. Oh, right. I got to the top of my ash ladder somehow. I didn't even really think it had a top, or that I would get there so fast. So, I guess that's it then. Don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat. Don't be ridiculous, John. Well, you may have technically gained all the levels just now, but not truly gain all of them just yet. In a way, this is really just the beginning. It is? Yes, you're now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Nobody I know was able to progress this far anywhere near as fast, and you, John. Not even me. I can't tell you how proud I am. Wow, really? Okay, what do I do? The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you've got to get to sleep. But not just any boring old nap will do. You'll need to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John. That sounds pretty cool. Where is it? Not too far away, but rather than me telling you, why don't you talk to the locals and ask around? I've helped you get this far, but at some point, you're gonna have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you may even wind up at a higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now get going and find that bed. Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Vriska. Okay, so we need to find a quest bed. Did you see it? It was there, after the Wendy thing. See what? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big flat thing that's wide as possible and up. The dark colored ceiling the cards stay under. Oh, you mean the sky? Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan. We'll do our best to make that happen for you. I promise. Okay, open Pegasus. You got a mini tablet. Okay, it's blank. Up we go. Hello. That was quite a bluster, wouldn't you say? It really had us off while whipping around here, our little legs flailing every which way. You must be talking about the Wendy thing. Yeah, sorry about that. What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge with a breeze like that could only be summoned by the air. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him. I am him. Oh. Hello. I thought for sure the mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all. The green tragedy? Oh, you mean the fire? Yes, word has spread of the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the air saved us. I'm going to pop a big friendly bubble in his face if I am ever lucky enough to meet him. Wow, this sounds like he's in for a treat. Yeah. Oh, can we get to this? I don't think so. Okay. Can we open this? Nope. Let's check this. Oh. You got can of tab. Oh yes, you've been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing too, since you are in need of a good sugar kick. This can should be jam-packed full of real, actual sugar. Ugh, this stuff sucks.
We must all come together and unify as a people after the terrible Queen tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively together. The news, I was able to get into a less burp campaign. We're using a different system called Table Stick, and I made a Bard of Hope called Ellie Sparrow. Nice!
Have fun with that. That sounds really fun.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait for the heir to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now. Maybe if I blow my spit bubble to be big enough, it will catch the heir's reflection, and I will be able to bask in his magnificence.
Maybe lower your expectations a bit.
Wait, I see someone in my bubble's reflection right now. Could it be? Could it? Oh, never mind. It's just a dumb boy with some square glass shapes on his face.
Hey! I think these people are going to be a bit disappointed when they realize who their heir is. Let's go up here. Read signpost. A village to the left. Mushroom orchard and also secret grotto to the right. By the way, the music here is a remix of that song Doctor from the first time we saw Lois, Land of Wind and Shade. Oh wait, we need to talk to those people.
Hey you! Don't go any further. The mushroom orchard has been commandeered by a frightening beast. It is terribly powerful, unlike any underling I have ever seen, at least not before the green tragedy. The devil is making it nigh impossible to farm our goddamn mushrooms.
Bit too full, sorry. That's okay, we'll live their way forever. Yeah. Land of Wind and Shade. Just making a note of that before I forget it again. Okay. Let's say asked everyone to make Doctor remixes, so there's a ton of them. Oh. Did I talk to you yet?
Guard! We are an elite team of village guards guarding this orchard here. Together we represent an impenetrable edifice of amphibious fury. There is no way anyone is getting through. Public safety is assured.
I can just walk past you though. Okay, let's check out the village before we check out the orchard and secret grotto.
I thought the spell was broken there for a moment. Clouds went away, and the fireflies were all buzzing around, acting disoriented. And then the clouds came back. To be honest, I was a little relieved. I've grown fond of them, and if the fireflies were to escape from above, I would miss them dearly. They're really pretty, and they're my friends. Aw.
Yeah, oh indeed, that's so nice. That's so sweet. I feel kind of sad if the fireflies leave. Shop. Welcome. Looking for something tasty today? Cone of bugs, onion, tasty mushroom, jar of bugs, a mushroom shake, big boy mushroom, grasshopper. Okay, ooh. We can get one of everything. We have enough money. Got a grasshopper. We're gonna get a big boy mushroom. We're gonna get a mushroom shake. I'm a jar of bugs. Tasty mushroom. Yeah, delicious snacks. Onion, which we will of course eat like an apple. Just big bites. Cone of bugs, which I am especially excited about. Nice. Okay, hello?
This village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and most succulent onions. I'm so hungry. Alas, I have not a single boon dollar to pop my bubble with.
I've got loads of boon dollars. Here, I'll treat you to a nice lunch. Salamander got 100 boon dollars. Woohoo!
Oh God, this is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to try the most sublime delicacy on the menu. But well, for that, I can't afford nothing else that is tasty.
Oh yeah, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Oh well, enjoy. You could just give him some more so he could... Oh well.
Hey, I heard a rumor that you were some kind of Mr. Moneybags over here. Oh boy, do I have an offer for you.
What is it?
A Twitter! It will cost you 10,000 boon dollars to discover what it is and obtain it.
Wow, 10,000, that's a lot. But really, I guess it's not so much since I have millions.
Millions? Why didn't you say so? I revised my offer to 100,000 boon dollars.
Hey, you can't do that. I'll pay you 10,000 and that's my final offer.
I'll drive a hard bargain out of that city tooth mouth of yours. Very well, the deal has been made.
What did we just get? You got a Smuppet. Oh, it was one of Dave's dumb butt puppets? I hate these things. What a ripoff.
All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one. I think that would have been dreadful. But he is still asleep. I am sure that only the air can wake him and break the spell over this land. It is said the air will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play, and when he wakes up, the air will meet the terrible beast face to face. It is then that he will be offered the choice. The nature of the air's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the air will lead us all to a beautiful place with the most bristling insect burrows and the richest, dampest mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me.
There's a lot going on here.
Shh, listen. You hear that? He's still asleep, good, thank goodness. But when the windy thing was kicking up all that fuss, it sounded like he was not happy at all. It makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the breeze to his will. It's not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there is only one person who can do that, and he is surely a mythical figure who only morons will believe in.
Yeah. We'll check out that last then. Oh, another shop. Looking for a head object that is rumpled and unsightly. All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly. Rumpled head object, even rumplier head object, the rumpliest head object of all. Ooh, you know what? They might as well splurge on the rumpliest head object of all. Rumpliest head object of all. We don't even wear it. Talk?
I am the absolute pinnacle of fashionability. Marvel at the object upon my head and admire the luster of its velveteen rumples. It was so expensive.
Oh man, look at that dashy style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I would love to wear one, but I just don't have the money. Well, I agree it's important to keep up with the fashions. Tell you what, I will give you some money for a hat so that you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town. Here you go. Salamander got 1,000 Bula dollars. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new rumpled head objects and I love you. You're welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of world building going on here. They have rumpled hat fashion. There's the guy sleeping down there, who we may or may not want to wake up, and we'll have a choice. Ooh, you got a whole boon case, but it's empty and therefore worthless. Too bad. I guess riches aren't quite so easy to come by. Hello.
What will it be today?
Ooh. Feather cadence, pneumatic progression. Wow, these are really, how much $1 would translate to boon dollars? Well, we don't have quite that much. This is a bit rich even for us. We can only afford the feather cadence. If I only hadn't given stupid Dave that stupid boon buck, you could have bought this. Strider! But unfortunately.
It is this way to what we locals call the glow shape. It is above the thing that the air will take its most important and legendary naps upon.
Oh, that must be my quest bed. The air's quest bed. I almost forgot I was being all sneaky and incognito here.
My response to that will simply be a singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glub.
Glub. They're all musically named, keeping up with the very musical nature of Homestuck. Yeah, you need to be loaded. Or a very good thief, yeah. Okay, so we want to... Okay, first we'll interact with the well here. Hopefully it won't wake him up directly. Look inside. I hope this wasn't a mistake. I really hope this wasn't a mistake. Okay. Okay. just darkness. Okay, so before we get to our quest bed, I want to check out this direction. Walking right past the very brave guards. Ooh, change of style here. We zoom out. Spacebar. Hold spacebar to charge. Interact with the mouse. Okay. Okay. Bars are a little broken. Oh. Hello, frog. Oof. I'm not doing so great here. Is there anywhere we can go here? Oh. Okay. Just check the edges, see if there's anywhere we can go. Oh, hello! Mushroom harvester. Oh.
You know, I don't give a shit that there's a ridiculously powerful and deadly imp running around this orchard. Someone's gotta be farming all these goddamn fucking mushrooms, pain in the ass though it truly it be. So that's what I'm doing. Standing around here, farming all these goddamn fucking mushrooms.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go around here. No, I'm gonna ignore you. And this is nothing. Warrior and a farmer. Oh god, I don't remember it. Dang it. What was it? Oh, I should have written it down. I do not remember it. Oh, die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember it. Die, die, die. Okay, let's try that. Control T. Hello? Did it work? Neck. I'm getting beaten here. Oh, well, I'm dead. Wait. Oh. Oh, it wants me to enter something. Do it again? No. Knack. Oh, shoes. Doof. Oh! We're Dave! Nice. Die. If only I was better at games. Oh. We're back. Some sort of cool guy. I want to go back to being Dave. Yeah. Just some sort of random cool guy here. I unleash upon you. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Me too. Hey. Gotta beat this guy. I hate him. Ah, dang it, we missed. Oh, nope, we didn't. Oh, wait, nope. Ah. Here we go. Hey. Okay, if I... Yes! Uranium! Is this safe to pick up with my bare hands? No, we'll have to believe it is. Yeah, rest in peace, Dave. I won! Will we stay, Dave, if we leave this area? Nah, boo. Okay, I think that's all there was there. Let's check out what's down here. I think there was... Yes.
got one of your fake arms? Oh, there's a few more things. Yeah, down here. And why do they have to rummage through your stuff and start mailing it all over the planet? Okay. Oh, hello. You look small. Hey, little fellow, where are your parents? Salamanders even have parents? Of course they do. I guess what I mean is, do you have a family or anything? Blob. I guess I already adopted one young salamander today, but then I left her at my friend's house. So I think I'll let you be. I don't know if I'm cut out to be a dad. I mean, I don't even really have a tie or a pipe. Really anything looking or really serious looking wallet or anything. Thinking about it is making me miss my dad. Hey, I wonder if I'll see him when I sleep on my quest bed? I hope so. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you, little guy. Blob. Blob to you too, little guy. Frog! Frog! You got more illegal contraband! Dude, this frog is so illegal. You better ditch this thing before a wily agent of Durcy sees you with it. Is it your frog, little salamander? Is that your frog? Okay. This path, I think we already talked to this area. Something else that sign mentions. Okay, we already talked to this guy. Oh, cancel. Yeah, I mentioned a secret grotto. Yeah, secret grotto. So we gotta find that. Wait, is it here? I think so. You are entering the private and secluded alcove of the clan of the Secret Wizard. Shh. Okay. You're not gonna try and stop me or anything? You're just gonna tell me it's secret? I fell asleep in a bush, and when I woke up, I was here, dressed in this absurd cloth. I'm so confused and a little afraid. Okay, so they're just kidnapping people into their wizard sanctuary. Glub glub. Hey kid, see these robes? Let's get beholding here. Chop chop. There's a lot of them here. Behold my robes, good sir. Behold them, and may peace behold you. Behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes. Okay, jeez, I'm beholding them as hard as I can right now. Whatever that means. Are you satisfied? I am beholding someone without the proper attire in our presence. This is most improper. Sorry, where can I get some robes to join your club? You really think it's that easy? This is an exclusive guild, and entry is only permitted through brutal ritualistic hazing. By which I mean we have more of these robes than we know what to do with, and we zealously recruit new members with virtually no standards at all. Would you like to join? I will take your robe measurements right now. Oh, no, not really. I don't feel like walking around wrapped up in a stupid bedsheet. My tender years have just been scalded by unthinkable blasphemies. I'm kind of not really into this. I'm just doing this because of peer pressure. To be honest, I'm getting a little tired of beholding all these goddamn robes. What does beholding robes even mean? Like, just looking at them? Is that it? Don't tell anyone I said that. Ooh, what is this? You got a firefly! Poor guy was trapped in there. Off you go, little fella. Join your friends in the clouds. Okay. This guy. Would you like to hear the story of the clan of the Secret Wizard, and why you presently have the privilege of beholding my divine robes? But these are my bed sheets. How'd you get them? Silence! I will not entertain such pluck from the lowly unenrobed. A great elder, the magnificent Secret Wizard, was one day graced with the first rag of souls from the clouds. He donned the oily, humble cloth and assumed the countenance of a simple beggar. But lo, he beheld a great pillar of rock, and on that pillar he beheld an impossibly tall white tower belonging to the fabled heir of breath. And so our leader ascended this pillar and this tower, but found no sign of the heir. He did, however, find the heir's floating blue servant, and she laundered his robes, and so the rag of souls was born anew. Such was his magnanimity, he employed the heavenly machina to duplicate this relic and distribute robes to as many followers across the land, so that they too might be beheld with a beholden eye of admiration.
So it was, and so it shall have been beheld. Now go. May beheld robes be with you always. So they went to his house, found the dirty bed sheets, clown grandma cleaned them up, and they duplicated them. You got your own copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy back. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Your prized belongings are being scattered to every corner of the globe.
Where is your bag of souls? You look absolutely ridiculous. A secret society beholds you as foolish.
Glub, 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 glub. Yeah, just behold my robes already, okay? Jeez. Can't wait for concerts to steal all my stuff. Yeah. I think this is where I came from. Yeah. I think you missed one little fella in the back. Did I talk to you? I'm going to ask you to do something. Okay, yeah, we didn't talk to this guy. I'm going to ask you to do something. And it's totally up to you if you would like to oblige. No pressure or anything. Do you by any chance want me to behold your robes? You are an amazing genius and I love you! Okay, I think we talked to all of them now. The robes have been beheld. Okay, so I think all that's left is to go to the quest bed. Oh, near the hat shop. Okay, hat shop. Did we talk to you? Oh, wait, oh yeah, we did. I see the mail. Oh! You got a Smuppet! Oh, great, just when you needed a pipe full of puppet ass. Nice. The pipe. This pipe? Oh, examine flagpole. The flag is at half-mast in honor of the heroes who lost their lives to the green tragedy. Oh. Oh, hello. Lots of shaving cream and jetpacks. Many brave firefighters deployed from the air's tower to extinguish the flames. And last, they were all overwhelmed by his fury. Aw. A memorial would be erected in their honor. It would be inscribed with the last words frequently overheard, words of wisdom to remember. How can shaving cream be so flammable? How indeed, brave heroes. How indeed. Oh no! Oh no! Yes, honor our fallen warriors. Honor our fallen warriors. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's so bad. Oh no! How could shaving cream be so flammable? Oh! Oh no! Okay, am I missing anything else? I think that's everything. Yep, okay. On to the quest bed. Ooh. Ascend? You have found your destination. What would you like to do? Proceed to quest bed. We saw everything. Proceed to quest bed. Dawn, where do we go? Proceed to quest bed. Oh, here it is. Our quest bed at the top of the tower. Take legendary nap. No? It's Vriska. Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap and then climb the god tiers, I guess. Yes, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it? Yeah, maybe it's a little too exciting. What's that mean? I'm not sleepy at all. Also, this isn't much of a bed, like a really hard slab of rock. I just don't see how I'll be able to sleep. John, would you like me to put you to sleep? Yeah, just a blue slab. What secret's it gonna possibly hold? You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? What happened to you wanting to be responsible for me becoming a hero? John, I'm clearly involved in your rise to power now regardless. That can't be changed. I am giving you the option, because at some point a hero has to start making choices. Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, you eventually realize that's what this game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create, as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone was around to explain all this to me and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this as a much less pleasant way. I'm sparing you that indignity. Besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. So, what'll it be, John? Well, I'm supposed to go to sleep to realize my destiny, and you have the ability to make me do that, so, I don't really see the harm in that. It seems like it's just the practical thing to do. Am I hearing a yes, John? Yes, that is my decision. Vriska, please put me to sleep. You got it. You could say it's bedrock. Love that. Okay, so sleep he goes. Oh, that doesn't look like the most comfortable position. She asked for consent. Oh, God, who's that? Nope. Vriska, was this your intent all along? Oh, God. Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? Yeah, she absolutely wanted this. Oh, God. John, rise up. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, my thing fell asleep. There we go. This is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. There's shining light. All the fireflies are coming. Oh. Oh. His dream self is also bleeding. Not good. It looks like ketchup on mustard. I have to be honest, it just looks like a slab of ketchup on a sheet of mustard is what I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh, big burst of wind. Okay, his body rises up. I think that's his dream body. Okay. It's glowing. Jade! She's seeing this? Oh, the lights are rising up all over. Okay. Okay. Is that John? He's just seeing the vision of his own death? The air is dead. Long live the god of breath. Holy shit! Oh, it's still going. Game over. No, 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 it can't be game over. No, 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 no. Got the bad ending. Is this what causes the humans to fall off of the troll's sight? Okay, we gotta rewatch this. Okay, so John's stabbed. He's bleeding out on the top of this quest bed. Day 612 of Homestuck. Okay, all the fireflies above the trees. Okay, okay. Okay, he's on the tower, bleeding out. Hold on, I can't. I need to pause this so I can read your comments. Day 612 being the day Act 5 started. Okay, okay. I'm making a note of that. 6/12, important day. That would be June 12th. I was like, there's a lot of funny numbers. I'm getting that. Okay, where's the... Here we go, play. Okay. It's a planet on the mural, with the fireflies in the sky. He's on the slab. He's been sacrificed. He's dead. Fireflies are coming to him. Okay. They're bursting in light. The spikes on the tower glowing brightly. Its dream self begins glowing. It's also bleeding. Yes, as Wanderer watches on. Okay. Spikes are shining. Wind begins blowing. A great burst of light. Sparks flying everywhere. Begins to glow. And his friends are all watching as the sparks begin to show and fly on every world. And John is reborn. Why would... And watching his own death in the clouds. Why would Jack want him to be reborn? Like, did he think he was just killing John? Did he not know that John would be reborn like that? That's the symbol of his aspect on his clothing now. Each aspect has a symbol, which I think you've seen by now, but they don't explicitly say it. Watch the dream John on the battlefield. And movie watches dead John on the screen. Day 612. Is that the day this... Yeah, it is the day that it came out. Nice. So... Okay, so... I think Vriska's goal definitely was for John to be reborn as this aspect, this god. I don't know. It's unclear if Jack knew that John would be reborn like this. Is there some reason that he wanted him to be reborn like this, or did he just think he was killing John? Did Vriska know that he was coming to kill John and told John to lie down there so that he would be in that position to be reborn when he was killed? I guess there's only one way to find out, and it's to... Ooh. Dave is also on his Oh. Yeah, he only... Oh, so the WV watching on the screens only sees John dead. As the screens turn off and he can't see... Okay, yeah. Okay, so we see Dave... We see two Daves. Dave Pester Terezi. Does he have to kill himself? Is that what's... Is Dave gonna have to stab himself? Okay. Oh my god. What? What do you mean, what? I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you gonna just stand there, or are you gonna suck it up and assassinate that nice-looking Dave in his sleep? But you know if I'm going to or not. It's lame for you to just pretend there's any element of suspense here. Why don't you just tell me? Oh, I get it. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all of your decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say, so cool. Look, I don't mind making the decision if that's what's going on here. Like, doing the free will thing. Oh, is that a thing now? Yes, how would it ever stop being a thing? Being a thing's not something it ever stopped doing. I just want to know what's really going on here before I decide to start chopping off the heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes. I told you, you need to die on your quest bed to reach the god tier in Skya with John. Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on this bed. Or reaching the god tier. I'm pretty sure that's something I'd remember. So, is he from the future? Does this mean later I'm going to have to put this ugly goddamn suit back on? Which I thought we both agreed I'd retired from the wardrobe forever, and then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now? Do I have the stable loop right? Nope. Then what? I can tell you. But first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics? Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? Hold on. I just got a text about groceries and I need to confirm something. Tofu? Okay. And we're back. Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? If we make mistakes, then dead Daves start piling up, and dead Daves are the enemy, remember? Says the sword-holding guy who's about to add one to the pile. I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequence is to their benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one. Who? Take a wild guess. Vriska? I could see her be willing to kill, even herself. Munching on some popcorn. Okay, I got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her. Fine. So if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish a loop, and he's not from the past because I'd remember doing this, so this isn't part of our timeline choreography at all. Must be from an offshoot timeline, which means he's doomed. Yes. Okay, so how did this happen? Where did we fuck up?
We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think of to show you what this involves.
You wouldn't stop bugging me about why you'd never be able to catch up with John. I told you you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you. So, here we are. What exactly did you do? Oh, did she purposefully cause an offshoot timeline to bring him here? Okay, remember when you were asking me about this God tier stuff and how John was able to ascend and I told you it would involve dying and you kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice to find out now or find out later? Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. What was that like more than a day? What was that like more than a day for me chronologically?
Yes, but it was only a couple minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering, so I said fine, and went back a little earlier on your timeline to kick this off. So this is how we're doing this now.
Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice. You just flipped a coin.
Yeah, and I left the decision over the outcome of this flip in your hands.
Ooh. Shush, 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 shush.
Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there's been a lot to keep track of, but here's how it went down. You were strutting around in your delicious kiwi 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual. Derpy old Terezi, Sap, gotta beat John, he's got a long hun, he says win, how can I get powers too? Oops, right is how I talk, my bad. Oh my god, Dave, this is so decadent! Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this?
I almost can't handle it. Okay, stop that shit. It's probably like crack to you. I'm not gonna stand by and watch you fall prey to your own wild cherry ape shit apocalypse.
Okay, so anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's going to involve facing your own death, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave is like, that's so stupid, blah, blah, I'm being difficult and cool, word up. So I say, fine, I'll show you, but only if you promise to the exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline.
The arrangement being the coin flip thing. Oh, thank God we did that, otherwise we'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my own grandfather. Oh, wait, I never had one.
Oh, but it was important. You just didn't know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin, and before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me. Good heads or bad heads. And you were like, hey, sure, Terezi, I will hella go along with your two-face thing. Whatever that means.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean, by the way? What's a two-face thing?
Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions.
Oh, well, that's kind of disheartening. I sort of thought my coin flipping was a cool and unique thing.
It's okay. Flipping coins for reasons is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story? Back in time? Okay, so the coin flip created two realities, one where he chose the good head, one where he chose the bad head. And it led to two different versions of Dave, green suit and red shirt, we'll call them. Green suit went back in time and went to sleep. Red shirt waited for the future and went back in time. And now what?
Right, so the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach the god tier now, or I could show you later, and you had to assign one option to good heads and the other option to bad heads, and whatever the results of the flip, you had to promise to do what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and changing your mind, or that would fuck it up.
Right, exactly. So, like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options and you flipped a coin.
Yes, but leaving the choice to you was important here. You'll see why if you think about it.
Not seeing it. I picked good heads to mean you'd show me now. Bad heads to mean you'd show me later. Yep. Okay, so show me later, show me now. Show me now, immediately went back in time and fell asleep to wait to die. Show me later, waited, and then later went back in time to kill. Okay, you said it came up bad heads, so I was like, okay, I can wait. And I did for like a whole day, and now here you are showing me. Did I miss something? Yes, you forgot that there was also an offshoot reality in which you made the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember before the flip, I instructed you what to do in that event? To go back in time and wait further instructions, and you did. He did. He did, that is. He went back in time, and I told him to find this bed and go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the god tier if he so willed. If he could find the wherewithal to go through with it. The sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited. In your quest, you're the Alpha Dave. He's you. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. Dave, show him your stabs. Then this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop, not murder a guy, you punked who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of giving a doomed version of myself superpowers anyway? Maybe he'll stop being doomed after you kill him. Maybe he'll get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it? It's just the worst thing when you get morbid. Anyway, maybe, but I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doomed means doomed, doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary. Like, look how Dave's sprite turned out. R.I.P. Mr. Orange Dreamsicle. May he rest in deliciousness. Am I wrong in guessing that? Shouldn't you know better than me? Dave, when it comes to time stuff, why would the seer of mind know better than the Knight of Time? I don't know. What does being a seer of mind actually mean? That is a great question. Maybe you think about it, you can figure it out yourself. Did I have her down as the seer of mind before? Yes, I did. Okay. That is already in my cheat sheet. Oh, okay. It's someone who asks a bunch of dumb riddles. I figured it out already. Yeah, right. Let's not get derailed here. We were talking about a serious issue, and I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword. Okay, that is fair. You're probably correct about doomed Mr. Kiwi Suit here. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan. Punishing? Sure. It finds ways to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation. And it is equally merciless to those who inhibit them, and in particular those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think? I guess. Well, you asked what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains, now what? Seer of Mind is fun. I don't know, none of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I should kill doomed me, but he's gonna die anyway. Why not just be the one to put him down? At the very least, you could make sure it's a pleasant demise instead of something nastier. See, this shit you're doing now, this is the morbid shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think. Even when you bracket smile after it. Like, okay, you said something fucked up, but there's a cute face, hey, there's a cute face. My heart just fucking melted. Dave, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible. Okay, yeah, you're right. I just got one back over, totally. I think this whole thing was a ruse, and not even the funny kind that qualifies as distractions. I think you got my whole timeline there in front of you, and know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever. And it's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over weird mortality issues while you giggle. Yeah, so I guess, well played? I don't know, just one question, and please just drop your fucking ridiculous riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier? Like, the right way? How do you kill yourself? Like, how could you bring yourself, look, can't speak. Like, how could you bring yourself to kill an exact copy? Yeah. Even if you knew that, like, hey, they're gonna die anyways. Like, I could kind of see, like, okay, like, me, as a reader, I can see that this is not going to have any, most likely not going to have any, like, long-term, like, problems if he kills this Dave anyways. because, you know, he's doomed. He's doomed. But like, you know, if you think about like, okay, like if I personally were in this situation and like I saw a living, breathing, sleeping person sleeping in front of me who looked exactly like me, and I was told, okay, you have to kill this person. Like, not even have to, like, hey, kill this person to see what happens, basically. That's basically what this is. Oh, kill them just to see what happens. To see, like, oh, what if maybe they'll get godly powers? Maybe they'll just die. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's insane. Very well, I'll stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that's not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it. Except for... Okay, never mind. It was necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our Esh ladders, and mastered our frame motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the end boss was more challenging than we expected, but by then it was too late to go back and do anything about it, and we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those frame motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty deadly weapon. Okay, then cool. I guess I can live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie and making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague. One moment. Okay. But, yeah, but like Dave already has like time travel powers. It's not entirely clear exactly how far those powers could extend. Like he's only been using it in like frames of hours or maybe a day or two at most, maybe. So like it's not like super long range time travel, or at least he hasn't been using it that way, but that's still a pretty freaking cool power that could easily become very dominating. And he is so cool. We know Dave's probably went back months from his perspective, so it's possible to go way back. Yeah. That was a bit of a different circumstance, but like, yeah, he has at least the potential to like travel larger amounts of time. But like, I don't know, like, God, I don't even want to think about how overpowered he would become if he became... If he was reborn as God tier. Literally God tier. So I really don't I really don't think he needs it. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague. Yeah, I know. I thought it was better to show you what was involved. It's one thing to say, sup, Terezi, help me be a god, sup. But facing it is different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death. But it was still a challenge we weren't prepared for, and then Jack killed our dream selves, and I guess we lost that chance for good. Okay, so it is necessary to have a dream self to reach God tier. Well, that sucks for Jade. Bling. Alright then, I guess that's enough of this horseshit. Time to move on, right? Sure, if you really want to leave poor doomed Dave here to his own devices. I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward. I forgot to do Dave's voice. I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward. I don't suppose I could talk you into putting him out of his misery based on the results of a coin flip. Oh, fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away, Jesus. I'm forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even thinking about me. Fine. Wow, Dave. So touchy about a silly little coin. You're overestimating its relevance here anyway. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the result. What? You didn't? Nope. Dave, why would a blind girl look at a coin she can't even see? It doesn't make sense. That's fucking idiotic. You could smell a flea off a dog's balls. Dave, see,
This shit you're doing right now, this is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think.
This is BS. Okay. Okay, your coin flip of death was meaningless. Great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I sent you the money I got from all the frame motifs. Tell me what is there that's left besides you jerking me around. Probably time we chill out for a while and I get back in sync with my teammates.
Oh, yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
Then I guess that's where I'll go.
And
She does this with the coin knowing full well what she's doing. Yeah. Terezi, I love you.
Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
Then I guess that's where I'll go.
And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime.
Okay, I mean, I'm not even actually mad. I don't know. I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? It sounds like the split-off was a result of both possible decisions I could have made. It had fuck all to do with your coin or randomness or luck.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Get what?
You asked me what it means to be the seer of mind.
Yeah, and I obviously still don't know.
Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind?
I don't know. Sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that is the answer, right?
Smartass. It's not a riddle, it's a serious question. There's a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset because they think reality is something happening to them rather than something they are making every moment with every thought.
Power explanation time. Ooh. I'll pay more attention to this then. But yeah, this kind of stays in line with some of what we've seen before. With the whole like if you see clearly and understand things and but it's also like it is an interesting question, like how much of reality is through your mind? Because like even just like from like a purely scientific yeah, that's fair. I won't get my expectations high up for this, but like even like looking from like a purely scientific standpoint, we know that there are frequencies of sound we can't hear. We know there are frequencies of light we can't see. We know there are atoms, there are things so small that we can't touch them, that we can't even perceive them. Like we know that like there are things beyond our perceptions that exist in the world around us constantly, all the time. And like usually, like we don't think about it. It's just like not really a big part of like our perceived reality. It's not part of our perceived reality at all. We don't generally spend all day, unless you're like a scientist dealing with this stuff, thinking about the things that we can't see or interact with. So like, is it, when you think of like reality as like, oh, like your experience of the world, is that part of your reality? Is it part of your world? So I think it's a very interesting question because you can come at it from very different angles. Yeah, opening to the possibilities. Where were we? It's not a riddle, serious question. There's a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset because they think reality is something happening to them rather than something they are making every moment with every thought. Yeah, and they're like, oh, you make your own reality thing. You see, like depending on your mindset, you're experiencing the world differently from someone with a very different mindset, philosophy stuck. Exactly. Like if you have like a positive mindset versus someone who has like a more negative mindset, and it's lightly raining outside right now. Someone with like a more negative mindset may be like, oh damn it, it's raining, it sucks, it's all gray outside, can't go outside. Someone with a positive mindset would be like, oh look, it's such a nice little rain. We might get a rainbow later. And like their perception of the rain, of the reality, feels very different than the person with the negative mindset, even though it is the same physical world around them. They're perceiving it very differently. They are experiencing it very differently. So like I think it's going to be a bit more literal in Homestuck here. We're like, oh, like power of thought kind of stuff. But like, it's not entirely fiction. I think it's like there's real like philosophy and real like there's some real stuff to come out of this. Philosophy stuff, exactly. Oh, okay.
How well do you think you know your mind, Dave?
Really well. I know it biblically. It's an obscene NSFW spectacle.
I don't know what that means, but I know it is probably a rude joke.
It means my skull's a bucket and my brain's a plump fuck grub.
Gross, Dave is gross. But I knew that too. I know your mind better than you.
Oh, do you?
I'm not psychic, but I have the sight seers are meant to have. It was my role to have it, to talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices in their mind, and to understand the realities they would create if those thoughts lead to action. For my enemies, I was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts, and for my friends, protect them from their tendency to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate.
That's true too. Like your own. Like I think she said something like. Well, yeah, she seemed to be talking about like knowing yourself and your own thoughts and your own behaviors, or like her case, like knowing other people's thoughts and behaviors. But like, I've been to counseling before, and like it's something that like comes up a lot, like examining your own thoughts and your feelings to understand your own behaviors, and like leads to like more thoughtfulness in like your everyday life once you get practice at it. It does take practice. It takes a lot of practice to like build the habits of being aware of your own thoughts and your own actions and like what leads to those actions. But she could make a good therapist, I think. This is kind of what I'm saying. If she, started explaining things maybe a bit in a less roundabout way and no longer doing coin flips of death, she really would be a great therapist, yeah. But yeah, this is all like great stuff that she's saying.
For my friends, to protect them from their tendency to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate.
That's kind of similar to something that was brought up at some point with Vriska at some point, where God, I can't remember who it was, or if we even knew who it was, who said something like she was not capable of understanding just how much her actions affected the outcome. And she seems to be someone who's like, she's not really confused in the same way that like, oh, Tavros is confused. Like she seems to be like she's very assertive, but she doesn't seem to do a whole lot of self-reflection from what I've seen. yeah, with Doc Scratch, yeah. Like I don't like, she seems to be very focused on like the immediacy or near future effects of her actions and doesn't really see the further ripples of them. Like she sees like the immediate ripples. Like she's not totally focused on just like, oh, like this is the immediate stuff, but she's only focused on the near ripples. She doesn't see the further ripples of like how like, oh, like if I do this will affect that person's relationship with me. It will affect how future interactions with them go, affect their actions for a long time. Her thing isn't thoughts and consequences. Yeah. She doesn't really quite comprehend the consequences of things a whole lot. Like her whole thing with John is that she wants to be attached to his like his whole like hero thing, and she wants to get that. Like, like I think she has an opportunity here, like away from like, God, I don't know. I really like Briscoe's such a terrible person, but I still want things to go well for her. Like I want her to get therapy, basically. I want her to be able to do the self-reflection and understanding of consequences and be able to be a nicer, better person for her own sake as much as the people around her. She's a terrible person, but I want good things for her. Oh, God, where were we? I completely lost my place. To keep them out of trouble, Dave. Is that what you were doing just now? Maybe I was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways. Yeah, no fuck. Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how I know. I like you so much. Man, you're just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know? I know some very important things. Like? I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with the coin flip. Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin. And then it turned into Schrodinger's fucking Dave. Schrodinger's Dave. Ricky Schrodinger? Yeah. Well, yes, that may be true, but even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light, and it shines on those who've mastered it. But I know something more important than this. It is a big secret. Maybe the biggest and most important secret of all. What? Is she just gonna say, well, I can't tell you, it's a secret, dummy. Yeah, but I do love stories like this where luck is like a real tangible factor in things. Like Briscoe's whole thing is that she has good luck. Or that she has all the luck. Which I think is a very important distinction from good luck. She has all the luck, not specifically good luck, just all the luck. Are you gonna actually tell us the secret? Luck doesn't actually matter. Ooh, that is interesting. Just the whole thing, like, I like stories where the luck matters. She's just like, the luck doesn't matter, actually. All the luck is great monkey paw writing. Yeah. Yeah, I love Vriska's thing with the luck. I love that she's the one who's always saying that, like, oh, she has all the luck. She seems at some, which tells me that she's at least somewhat aware that, like, oh, there's like it's a double-edged sword. And like, you know, I wouldn't say that she's like been super lucky in everything. I mean, she got that terror of Eleusis that she had to feed dead people, which sort of like carved out the rest of her path to being such a terrible and jaded person. Yeah, the luck doesn't actually matter. Back then she was convinced she had terrible luck. Yeah, so she just says she has all the luck. And I love that distinction. Oh, speaking of Vriska. Holy shit. Speaking of Vriska and luck. Pedrosi says luck doesn't actually matter. Before showing us the character who has been like trying to act like she has all the good luck, laying dead on the ground. Is she dead? Is she dead? Hi, Tavros. Oh, with his little wheelchair tank. This is it, Runt. You could fix her. Good luck. I wish you complete luck. I genuinely hope you can. Because of both psychologically and physically, she needs a doctor. She needs a therapist and a doctor. The doctor first. She needs the doctor first, and then the therapist. And then you can come in and finish the work. This is it, Runt. Here's your chance. Kiss? She is lying bloody on the ground. This is not an opportunity for a kiss. I mean, I guess it's an opportunity, but you shouldn't take it. Dude. What? What is he, like, just breathing on her? Kiss that girl, you whip. Is he just breathing on her? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so she's not dead. You make me sad, Runt. Just shaking my head here. That's it. I can't take it anymore. I gotta stop playing games for girls. You're on your own, Runt. Who is talking to him? Oh, now you want to kiss me? A little late, don't you think? She took the time to write that all out. Remember what kissing does? Kissing has a specific use. Is Yeah, I don't remember it having a specific use. Does it, like, heal or... It's fine? Okay, it'll come up again? Okay, so I don't have to worry about it right now? Okay. Oh, but she took the time to write that out in her own blood. Oh my god. Oh, now you want to kiss me? A little late, don't you think? Save your breath, Paige. I ain't dead just yet. I like to, like, the edge of that, right? She had to, like, crawl over there. Write all that out. And just collapse back there. Oh my god. Besides, plenty of time for that later. Aw. Pick me up. Need to get somewhere fast. Are you ready to fly, Poopa? God, their relationship confuses me. Check again who's writing that. That's my alarm that I should be wrapping up soon. The voice in the text boxes I've seen before. I know I've seen them before, but I can't remember. The stop playing games for girls thing reminds me of Carcat. Is it Carcat? I don't know. Oh, so it's him writing it out? She's mind controlling him to write it out, I think. Yeah, this is the perfect place to stop. Okay. Ready to fly, Poopa? Okay, so good place to stop. I said I might be doing some art on stream later. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I have my roommate's about to come back with groceries that I should help unpack anyways. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing the art on stream after all. But that is something I would like to consider doing in future streams. Doing some art. The scene hasn't ended? Okay. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh, he's turning her into god tier so she can live. I won't make you do it. This is up to you. Here's your chance. Okay. Their relationship confuses me so much. I have a hard enough time trying to understand basic, regular human relationships. I have hardly any chance understanding the troll relationships. Oh, wait, damn it. Oh. I forgot to switch back over. Okay, but so this is, like, basically the tower, her version of the tower in her world. And so she's basically dying. Tavros has been given the chance. She's been mind controlling him to write out her words for her. She's dying. He has an opportunity to kill her there so she can reach god tier and live in some way. But do it fast, okay? Please don't make me bleed to death slowly. Thief. Why not take control? No, this is his decision. I know he can do it. Tavros, hurry up. Someone controlling from... Oh, I do know the boxes are people from the terminals, but it has been a while since we've seen them. I don't remember who's behind with them. Tavros, hurry up. Kill me. Oh, and here we see the unnecessary 8s again, showing that she is in distress. Steal his will? It is what a thief does. End this. No, do it, coward. Come me. Okay. She wants him to do it himself. And whoever is behind the boxes, with a very fancy text. Yeah, distress 8. It's been a while. Wants her to just take control of him and do it herself. Switch 4. Take her out. Making a mess, Junior. She taking the time to write out all these A's? What you waiting for? What are you, some kind of wimp? Did he leave without killing her, or did he kill her? Boom. Like, do we not find out? He let her bleed out slowly? Aw, Tavros. It's hard to say. Rise up, thief. Ooh. Why does she have to look so cute? Oh, I love that she gets the fairy wings. That's pretty cool. I do love that she got like leaning into like the Poopa Pan theme with the fairy wings instead of the leaning into a spider theme, which tells me a lot about her. The thief is dead, long live the god of light. Snowman, is this the end of the scene there? Yeah, I think this is, oh, it was her, right? Yeah, Tavros did not need to go through that. The Wendy boy is dead. The tragedy is overwhelming. All hope is lost. All time to get out. Okay, I think, yeah, this is starting a new scene. But yeah, oh my god. Poor Tavros. He did not need to go through that. I kind of wish he had stabbed her. Because I do think that would have been better for her, but like, oh my god, how terrible for Tavros. I do love the relationship. It is so complicated and messy. It's such a tragedy. I don't know, there are some moments where you can see like where like Vriska seems to be like genuinely like innocently happy. It seems to be like when she was like role playing the fairy with him. So I think it's kind of sweet that her god form is the fairy form. I think that's really sweet. That she's always leaning into like, oh, the secrets and darkness and spider things, but her god form is full of light and brightness, and she's a fairy. And I think that just says something about who she'd really want to be. It's implied that the moment that made Tavros stop playing the game and start sleeping on the... Oh, okay. So this is what happened. Okay. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. Yeah. But I so love her fairy form. She looks so cute in it. Yeah, but yeah, like 3133. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we ended. Yeah, but like the one thing she asked him, yeah. Tavros divorces Vriska. Oh, like I don't really blame Tavros for not, because god, it would take quite a lot to be able to kill someone you love with your own hands, no matter how much of a mercy it would be to them in that moment. But god, I do kind of wish that he had gone through with it. I hope he did. I hope he did. It isn't clear right now whether he did or not. Yeah, but oh well. That's the stream for today. Kind of short today, kind of hectic the past couple of weeks, but I'm glad I still found the time to stream. Yeah, God, he was so. Oh, poor Tavros. He was so. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, I don't think he did. I don't think he got. Yeah, I think they pushed him too much. I think if they had just let him sit with it for a bit, he would have done it. But he was pushed too much. He has some of. There's his blood too. Oh, God. This is terrible. Both their blood mixing. Oh, God, as it gets more, there's more of his blood than hers. Ooh. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Blood on stone. Yeah. How long it would have taken to write all that out. The mental state that both of them must have been in. God, that's terrible. It's terrible. But hey, she gets to be a fairy. She gets to be a fairy. Oh, God. Anyways. Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got to stream for you guys today. Quite a note to end on. But I'm glad I did. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you all came. I'll be streaming Homestuck again tomorrow. I'll see if I can. I really want to make some art today. Hopefully Susie fan art. But if I make anything, I'll post it in the Discord art channel. Now after bleeding out slowly because your kind of boyfriend didn't want to give you a merciful death, she's a god. Yeah, after all that seriousness, next time we should open with some lightness. Yeah. Yeah, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. We'll have a little bit of an interlude with them next stream. Oh, yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye.